Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, Ben. Hello, honey. Hi, honey. Hello, hello. Hello, Tara. Hello, Chantal. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, user31. Hello, Bailey. Hello, Stormy. Hello, Lacey and Alicat and Jordan and Denise and Liz and Ava and Brandy and Rebecca and Stacy. Hello, and Iris. Hello. Hi, Christine. Hi, Caitlin. I know it's been so long. Hey, Treya, Liza, and Squid, and Kathleen. Thank you, Kimberly. Hello, Angela. Hello, Ray and Beth, and Em and Vanessa and Aubrey, and Latane. Hello, hello. Sarah Lou, hello. Love from England. Thank you, Morty. Hello, Andromeda. Hello, Han. Hello, Anna and Kimmy and Natalie and Valeria. Hello. Hello, Janny and Ilham. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Chloe. Hello, Kay. Hello, Bailey and Vassell and Scar and Tion and Aura and Sharbar and Squid and Shane. Hello, Maria and Bex and Katie and Celeste, Izzy, Sammy, Yeehaw, Stacy, Parker, Jess, Rambo, Cody, Los, Melissa, Yuri, Maria, Rennie, Elijah, Cruz with Jen, Brandy. Thank you, Ava. Hello, Smoof. Hello, Yeehaw. Hello, Chipotle. And Caitlin, hello. Hi, everyone. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Crystal. How's everyone doing? Welcome. We're just getting started, so you haven't missed anything yet. We also have Mr. Nugget here today, or as we like to call him when he's wearing his little French costume, Monsieur Nugget. Hello, Kaylee. Hello, Queen. Hello, Douglas. Hi, Grant. Hello. I know, isn't Nugget so cute? Hello, Isabella. My pronouns are she, her. Hi. Hello, Shane. Again, thank you. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Nix. Hi, Kobayashi and Claire and Kirsten, Ambi, Lyndon. Hello. Hi, Gina. Hi, Olivia. Hi, Julie. Hi, Kahara. Hi, Delaney. Gigi. Queen. I know, isn't Nugget so cute? Why does everyone hate me so much? It is what it is. Hello, Lila. Hi, everyone. You like the name Lily? Thank you. I like it too. Hello, Lost in the Woods. Hello, Alexis. What's going on, y'all? I wish I could sub. I did make a new subscription level that's much cheaper. It's only $2.99 a month. That will allow you to talk when it's sub only. So if you are someone who $10.99 is too much, but you want to be a little bit more involved in the stream, there is a new option. What's on the menu today? A whole bunch of good stuff. A whole bunch of good stuff. Hello, Sage. Hello. Hi, everyone. What change would you like to see within the community or how trans people are treated? I know, isn't his little blep so cute? I know. Thank you, Kaylee. I appreciate that. Yeah, you can't, there's no Discord on that one, but you can subscribe and you get to use emotes. And when sub only turns on, you can talk that way. Yes. Hello. I know, isn't Nugget's hat so cute? Thank you, Tay. Thought he's a teddy bear. No, he's real. Isn't he so good? Thank you, Lexi. Hi. Hello, Snorkan. Or Snork? Hello, Vix. Thank you, Marie. Hi, everyone. Can I pet the dog for you? Yes. This is from Sage. Sage has given you pets. You like the pets? You like the pets, Mr. Nug? You like the pets. I know, the little beret. He's got a little striped shirt on. I don't know if you can see that. It's his Frenchman thing. Yeah, we come here often. Hello, Mandy. Hello, Squirrely. I know. Isn't he so cute with the little beret? He's so cute. Hey, Adri. Hello. How do you feel like other team? I'm not sure what that question means. Hello, Caitlin. Hello, everyone. Hello, Olivia. I like your little emoji, trans flag emoji. Thank you, Sarah. It's not terribly chilly out today. They offered heaters, but I don't even need them right now. So, yes, I'm epic. Is the San Francisco Bridge? There are a couple of them, but it's the Bay Bridge. Yes. Hello, Star. Hello, Delana. Hello. Where's the Coco? I'm not sure what you mean by that. The Nugget maybe is what you mean? Mr. Nugget? Mr. Nugget's right here. Hello, Poopy. Poopy poo poo. I don't know who Eden the doll is. How old is he? He's like 11 or 12 at this point. He's getting pretty old. Hello, Ale. Hello, Sierra. Hello, Minnow. Hi, everyone. Hi. My daughter's name is Lily, too. I love that. Hi, Cat. Hot chocolate with marshmallows? What do you mean by that? I do like hot chocolate. I do love hot chocolate. Hello, Cammy. I do believe that we're about to get an amuse-bouche. I do believe the kitchen has sent us an amuse-bouche before we've even ordered anything.
A little compliment.
Thank you so much. This looks excellent. Thank you. Compliments of the chef, y'all. Look what they just sent us. Thank you. So this is a cucumber with, it looks like some tuna and some greens and onions and some sort of mayo on the bottom, maybe. Isn't this nice? I'm not having a great day today. Your lives make me feel like I'm eating with a friend. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mel. But I'm glad we can be company. And you are eating with a friend. I am your friend. 100%. I love you, Mel. I'm sorry you're having a tough day. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All right, this one's for Mel. Let's see. This is maybe 2 bites. I'm going to try this in 1 bite. We'll see. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, that's good. Hello, Kristen. Hello, everyone. I'm glad I make you happy, Katie. Oh, wow, that's good. All right, let's read the menu and see what we're getting tonight, huh? Can I get it on my lips? That was a fantastic amuse-bouche.
Oh, yeah.
The cucumber, I was really happy. I don't know have you done it with the cucumber before? I feel like it's been wonton
they
chips.
usually do it with the potato chip.
The cucumber was my favorite version of that. Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. Shall we take a look at this menu? Have I got my marshmallows? Oh, my marshmallow wand? No, not yet. Hopefully very soon. San Fran was fun. Good, Colt. Where did you end up going to eat? How did I choose my name? I just kind of always knew it. It was something I used growing up in like video games. I was always Lily. And then I realized I was trans and was like, oh yeah, let's do it. My mods are quick. Gary? I've never heard of that place, Colt. Never heard of that place. Never heard of that place. Where is that? Need my closet. I love your outfits. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you. Order hot cocoa? This isn't really a hot cocoa type of place. Okay, so let's see about a drink first. I, of course, am sober. So we see they've added a few mocktails here. One called the Island Spirit, Melati Classic, N.A. Amaro, Apple and Lemon. That kind of sounds fun. I think the other one they added was Blood Orange, Ginger Tonic, and Seedlip Garden 108. I like I'm not sure what the Island Spirit is, but that looks kind of fun. Okay, gotcha. I'm going to mute you, Colt. If someone can unmute Colt, just because we don't want. Part of the comment that you did was there was nothing wrong. I know exactly why you said what you said, but we gotta be careful with the comments because you don't want to give any sort of location for anything because that can get us in trouble. So if someone can, yes, exactly, Bailey. So let's get Colt unmuted. I muted Colt. We're gonna get him right unmuted. Okay. We'll try the Island Spirit, which is, we'll have to see. What is Amaro? I'm not sure. It's non-alcoholic Amaro, but that sounds fun. So we'll do that. Is my hair naturally curly? Yes, it is. And Hanabi, I'm not sure. Where did I get my glasses? Online. I got them on Furmu, probably. Hello, Jamita. Hello. Someone said, would I ever... I bet that bite of cucumber was expensive. It was free. It was compliments of the chef because I come here a lot and they like me a lot and I like them. Firmoo. Would I ever go blonde? I am not opposed to it. The only thing holding me back is I don't want my hair to get damaged. I feel like I would get damaged hair. But yeah. Okay. So let's read this menu. So we'll start either with the Island Spirit or the... I feel like the Temperance Tonic. Verjus, toasted cinnamon. We tried that one. The Island Spirit. Well, that or the Temperance Tonic. Okay. Appetizers. Firmoo, Firmoo is the spelling of the glass. It's like a glasses website. Thank you, Laura. The shirt, I actually got it from a friend. Hello, Rach. Thank you, Ava. Thank you, Jody. How's the milk? Well, I don't produce milk, nor do I think I ever will. But it's safe. It is. You should watch my most recent video. My foundation is wrong. Well, if not wearing foundation is wrong, I'm not wearing any foundation. I will tell you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing brow pencil, eyeliner, eyeshadow, under eye pencil, mascara, blush, and lip. That's it. They can produce milk. I mean, honestly, like, I know trans women who have fed their kids. Like, it's not like I'm speaking in hypotheticals. It happens all the time, and those are healthy kids. So, Team Lily, thank you, Margaret. Do you randomly go to restaurants or do you get recommended to go places? It's a little bit of both. I have restaurants that I know and like and have been to before. Like this is, thank you, Shane. This is not the first time we've been to this restaurant, but I'm always open to recommendations. But there's a couple of like things that I need in place before I can go to a restaurant. Thank you, Katie. Like it needs to be quieter, it needs to be well lit, it needs to have good reception. Those are kind of the big ones. Thank you, Christy. It's a great view, isn't it? Okay. Appetizers. Thank you. They have beef tartare with quail egg, caper berries, radish, and potato gaufrettes. Now, if I got that, I'm not opposed to getting that. I want to get it on cucumber because they serve a lot of times. I would do it with cucumber this time. Dungeness crab cakes that has grapefruit in it, so we can't do it. Crispy calamari. I don't like calamari. Garlic shrimp has cognac. Can't do cognac. And then bread and butter, which we usually get, but I don't think we'll get today. Thank you, Kate. They also have chilled apple. Well, I know grapefruit because I can't have it. It's not an allergy. It's that I cannot have it with the medication I take. Yeah. I don't like calamari. Chilled appetizers. They have oysters. We can get a half dozen or a dozen. They have a shrimp cocktail, which I love. I love shrimp cocktail. I'm actually really leaning on shrimp cocktail, leaning towards. Do we have Nugget with us? We certainly do too. I'll show them in a little bit. And then they have a full seafood platter for $140 that has a lot of stuff I like, but a lot of stuff I have no interest in. So, they also have soups and salads. They have a Caesar salad. They have an iceberg wedge salad with smoked bacon, piquillo peppers, toasted pumpkin seeds, and Point Reyes blue cheese. They have, thank you, Angie, baby mixed greens with an Easter egg radish, shallots, fine herbs, and champagne vinaigrette. Interesting. And then they also have a chantenay carrot soup with date foam and coriander oil, which I want to say we got last time. I do love soup. I'm pro soup. We could do the soup. Hello, Ruby. Hi, everyone. They have steaks. We're certainly getting a steak tonight. We are getting... Now, they have New York steak, ribeye, wagyu, tomahawk, and porterhouse, but we are getting the filet, which is what they call the best damn filet. They have 6 ounce or 9 ounce. I'm not sure which one I want yet, but we will see. There we go. Doopa-doopa-doo. Ooh, what's this? They have steak frite. Oh, okay. They have like a new, like, it's almost kind of like, it give you a steak and wine. Not interested. They also have an Alaskan roasted halibut, a lobster, a grilled lamb chop, a beef sugo, and English pea ravioli. But we're not going to do any of those things. I have tried crumble cookie. They have one. They don't have any in the city of San Francisco because it's kind of hard to open chain restaurants in the city. But I have had it once outside of San Francisco, and I enjoyed it. I wish I could have it more. The sides they have are Julia Child's potatoes, which are very good, black truffle mac and cheese, French fries, Delta asparagus, Yukon Gold potato puree, baby carrots, and roasted mixed mushrooms. Now, I like the idea of baby carrots. Ooh. Whoa. Thank you, C. That was cool. That was a new one. That one looked very generous. Can someone look up how many coins that hello, Elvia. Either way, thank you. Dang, that was very cool. I appreciate that. Mwah. Thank you. 5K coins. What's that? That's like, I always forget the math. Is that like $50? That's like $50, right? Wow. Thank you, C. That is insanely generous of you. Thank you. And for anyone who gives tonight, I, of course, will shout you out on the stream. I have the Venmo and Cash App in my bio, and there's also PayPal in my link tree. And I am now actually going to say first names unless you say specifically you don't want to be named, because I'm sick of not saying names and giving people a shout out because I love it. Nugget is with me today, but we're going to decide on the food and then we'll get Nugget back out. Okay, so for an appetizer, I am between shrimp cocktail and beef tartare. That was very cool. I'm between shrimp because I love shrimp cocktail. I love beef tartare. What do we think? Beef tartare, of course, raw beef. Now, I'm not going to say that I will abide by this poll, but I'm curious what you think. So smile for beef tartare, frown for shrimp cocktail. Smile for beef tartare, frown for shrimp cocktail. Smile for beef tartare, frown for shrimp cocktail. It's relatively close. Shrimp cocktail is winning though it's winning significantly. Yeah, significantly. Yeah, shrimp cocktail is winning. Okay, I'll think about it. I'll probably make a last second decision, but shrimp cocktail, I'll keep it in mind that y'all want that more. After that, I could see a carrot soup. After that. And after that, a filet with baby carrots. How's that sound? Don't you want to try a new soup? I mean, this is the only soup they have. Yeah, Epic Steak is great. That's where we are. A lot of carrots. That's true. That is true. It is a lot of carrots. I do love carrots. Sounds so good. I mean, we could swap out the soup, but could swap out the soup for, say, beef tartare. We could do beef tartare, then shrimp cocktail, then steak. No, not water bar. Right next door. What do we think? Should we do carrot soup or beef tartare? Beef. Okay, we'll go beef tartare, then shrimp cocktail, then steak. How's that? Beef tartare, then shrimp cocktail, then steak. I do get a lot of my earrings on Etsy, yes. A good portion of them. We got a nice gift. Someone named Brooke sent $1. Hello, Brooke. I remember you. Brooke sent $1 and said, "Hey, girl, hey, glad you're on to keep me company," with 3 hearts. Of course, Brooke. Hi, love you. Thank you for the gift. Um, the baby mixed greens, the baby ice. I will say also the baby iceberg wedge salad could be really good. Bacon, peppers, pumpkin seeds, and blue cheese. That could also started drinking mint tea because of you, and I'm so mad it took me 22 years. Hannah, welcome to the club. Mint tea is fantastic. I love mint tea so much. Good call. Good call. At this point, I'm kind of considering mint tea as well because it's starting to get a little bit chilly out. Like the temperature is starting to drop a little bit. I kind of like the idea of a wedge salad over the beef tartare. Because that's going to add a little bit of vegetables. So if we started with the wedge salad, then did the shrimp cocktail, I feel like that's a more balanced meal. Yeah, I think so. I think that's and I think we go salad then shrimp. No. Should we go shrimp then salad or salad then shrimp? Shrimp then salad then shrimp. What do we think? Salad then shrimp? Shrimp then salad, salad then shrimp? Shrimp then salad. I think we start with the shrimp because it's the lightest and then go salad. Okay, we'll go shrimp, then salad, then steak. There we go. And then, and steak plus carrots, right? Although, I don't know. Maybe we'll just get steak. Protein, salad, protein. Hi. What is chermoula?
Chermoula is a North African sauce. It's kind of like smoky, not really spicy, but just nice and warm spices.
All right. I will start with the.
And I told you about the pate.
You did.
Pork and duck, which is really good.
You said it's really good. You think I should definitely try it over something else?
Well, we have lots of good stuff. So I mean,
remind me one more time what it is.
So it's pork and duck liver, and then it's made into pate. On the outside is puff pastry. On the side, it's like a crudité. So whole grain mustard, cherry compote, pickled red onion. It's on a toasted lavande, a little salad with frisée and watercress and pickled onions.
I think I'll pass on that. I'm not a huge liver person.
Okay, yeah. No, so then,
I'll start with the shrimp cocktail.
okay.
Then I'll do the wedge salad. And then I'll do a 6-ounce filet.
In that order, and you're not in a hurry.
Not in a hurry at all.
Shrimp cocktail, then wedge, then 6-ounce filet. How do you like
Medium.
it? Medium. And any accompaniments with that?
I kind of was thinking carrots, but I could also do the asparagus maybe. I don't know. Probably the carrots. What are they cooked in? Are they like baked? Are they? I feel like I've already got 3 things, so I'm not sure I need an accompaniment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, you won't be hungry. Not another one.
Yeah. All right. Perfect.
Great.
Awesome. Oh. And what is amaro?
Amaro is an Italian liqueur. It's sort of herbish, like after dinner, like.
Could I just do a hot mint tea? Possibly?
Yes.
Perfect.
Those drinks, it's kind of sweet.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think the tea will be good for me tonight.
Great. So mint tea, shrimp cocktail, then wedge, then 6-ounce filet medium.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate it. All right.
So cute. Oh, I would have pet him so bad.
Sorry.
Oh no, I petted him with my eye.
Thank you, Sammy. Hello, Kimberly. All right. Come here, Mr. Nugbug. All right. Now, while we talk to Mr. Nugbug a little bit, if anyone has any questions about the trans experience, that is what I'm here for. It's just salt, buddy. It's just salt. Nugget, it's just salt. It's just salt. It's just salt. It's not even food. It's just salt. Do I not let people pet my dog? No. He's just serving food, so he can't pet dogs because he's serving food. Thank you, Lily. I know he is so adorable. Someone said, why won't I change my voice? I don't really want to change my voice. I like my voice a lot as is. I think it's pretty great. I might change it down the line. It's not like a permanent decision. I could decide to, you know, make it higher over time. I could. But yeah. I can see your comment. Do you have any advice going out to eat alone? I have major social anxiety. Um, yeah. So I think the world teaches you that there are certain activities that must be done with other people, like going to movies and eating out and things of that nature. But there is no rule, right? You can do it. But you're fighting against the perception that you shouldn't be, right? That you shouldn't be out alone, that you shouldn't be at a movie alone, or whatever it is. At the end of the day, you're doing something nice for yourself. And if you think people are looking at you, they're really not. Something that I think is important to remember, it's just like a good rule of thumb that no one cares about what you're doing as much as you do, right? No one over here, no one in this restaurant. Hi again. I remember you. You want to say hi to Nugget again? Say hi.
I think it was here.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh, it's because of you. And
He's,
he got it.
he's got a little beret.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's a little Frenchman.
Yeah.
He's such a good boy. Oh, it's good to see you again.
Honey with the tea?
One more time.
Honey or lemon or anything?
I'm okay. Thank you. They got a new teapot.
I know. I've been begging for these for 3 years.
They were black last
The other
time.
ones were a little dated.
Oh, perfect. I love it. It matches my outfit. Awesome. Thank you. So yeah, at the end of the day, no one is watching you. Like, no one in this restaurant is looking at me right now. Nobody. Because they're doing their own thing. So yeah. Would you raise your children gender fluid or by their given gender, no hate? Good question, Sheridan. So, if I were to have kids, which I am not having kids, I don't want kids, I have no interest in having kids. The only kid I want is the one that is currently in my lap. What I would do is raise them. I would not push a gender on them. I wouldn't call this raising them gender neutral, but I would give them a gender neutral name, and I would also use they them pronouns to start with the kid, right? So we'll say a name like Taylor is a great gender neutral name. It could go either way, right? And we'll say Taylor is they. Now, as Taylor grows up, I would give them a choice of do you want boy, more masculine or more feminine clothes, or gender neutral clothes? Do you want boy toys or girl toys, or something in the middle? Giving them choices, right? Not forcing them to do anything, just allowing them to make those choices themselves. So when the day comes that they're like, hey mom, I am a boy. Like, they get to have, like, the kid gets to reveal their own gender. You give them that agency to say, hey, mom, I'm a girl, or mom, I'm a boy, or mom, I'm non-binary, or whatever it is. And then you say, great, that's so cool. And then you can at that point say, hey, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. At that point, you can say, hey, do you want to keep the name Taylor, or do you want to use a new name? Do you want me to call you by he, that, or he, him, or she, her? And we can just kind of go from there, right? So again, not forcing anything, not forcing them to be gender neutral, because really the way we default raise kids right now is forcing them to be a certain way. Is forcing them to be a certain gender when they might not be. This is just giving that power back to the kid, giving that agency back to the kid. And if everyone did that, there really wouldn't be trans people. Trans people wouldn't exist, because everyone would get to arrive at their gender regardless of who they were. That, to me, is the perfect situation, but it's never going to be. Never going to be. Yeah. Anyways, I hope that answers your question. Do I still have a relationship with my mom and dad? Yes, I do have a relationship with my mom and dad. They are fantastic. I love them both very much. Oh, shrimp cocktails here. Oh, you good, Nugget? Thank you so much. Oh, this looks so good. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Look at this, y'all. So we got like a little. Look at that. Look at this. Now, if you didn't, now this, it looks like a lemon. It's got like a little hairnet on it so that no seeds are going to get out. Nugget's very jealous right now. You can't see him, but he is so jealous. Sorry, bud. This is for mom. I know. Isn't it genius? No shame, I love ketchup. I love ketchup too. This is cocktail sauce. So it's similar to ketchup, but it's got horseradish in it. It's very good. The glasses are prescription, yes. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Look at this shrimp. It's so good looking. Got a little bit of spice on it. And I'm giving Nugget one of these every time we get food so that he can have his own little treats. You got it? Here. Nugget. Oh, there you go. There you go. Am I dating someone? I am. I am. She is awesome. But I'm also polyamorous, so I could date more people if I wanted. Wow. Wow. Uh-oh. Wow. Oh, yeah. That was a fantastic shrimp. Get some mint tea here. One of my favorite drinks to get at a restaurant is hot mint tea. So good. Why am I poly? Because it just works better for me. Works better for me to be polyamorous. Is she also polyamorous? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she is polyamorous. She has been for a while now. Thank you, Sierra. Like far before I met her. Yeah, I only date polyamorous people. How did I meet her? I met her at her old job. She was looking very cute behind the counter, and I flirted with her, and the rest is history. Went on a date, and we've been dating for a while now. Thank you, Iconic. Oh, we got another nice little gift from someone named Rose. Thank you, Rose. Rose sent $1 and said, "This is for Nugget. I enjoy watching you." Thank you. Thank you, Rose. You're very sweet. Nugget, you got a whole $1 to your name now. What are you going to do about it? You want a treat? How about a treat? What if I gave you a treat? Better than $1? He says that's better than $1. What's poly? It's polyamory. So that means that basically I can date the person I'm dating, and she has a fiance who's not me. Her fiance could date someone, and that person could date someone else, and then they could be dating someone who's then dating me, right? Anyone and everyone can have as many or as few partners. Ooh, I'm good. Dropped it a second time. Anyone and everyone can have as many or as few partners as they want. The only thing that's absolutely mandatory is communication. You must communicate, because if you don't communicate, you got a problem. Why don't I prefer monogamy? I mean, why do you prefer monogamy, right? Polyamory just works better for me. That's really all it is. An open relationship is slightly different. An open relationship typically means that you've got, like if me and Emily were dating in an open relationship, we could have physical relationships outside of just us, but the emotional relationship would remain just between us. That's typically what it means to be in an open relationship versus polyamory, where you can have like full-on other partners outside of any relationship. I've seen some of your TikToks, and I think, oh, I accidentally unpinned it. Can we repin that comment, please? Would I commit to any? Oh, I mean, I am. Oh, I'm glad, Lucia. I'm poly, so I'm not trying to pin down anyone or commit to anyone. At least exclusively, I am committed to Emily. I am at Epic Cat. Yeah, hello. I didn't text you. I forgot to text you. Hi. How is that different from polygamy? Good question, Sadie. Okay. Polygamy and polyamory, very different. Thank you again, Melba. So sorry here. People here are so hateful. I appreciate that. I'm sorry too. I am sorry too. Okay, Sadie says, how is that different from polygamy? So, polygamy means that there is, and like almost every time polygamy exists in the wild, it's going to be one man with a bunch of wives. All of the wives are married only to him. It's like a pyramid. It's like a pyramid scheme almost, but in a relationship where it's one man, many women. The women are in a relationship with each other. They are in a relationship with him. It is a relationship structure that exists in misogyny, right? It is a the man has all the power. The women are subservient to him, right? In polygamy specifically. Typically, you hear about like Mormons being polygamous. Polyamory, on the other hand, there is no pyramid. It's like a web. It's like a ambiguous web of I'm dating Emily. Emily's dating Jillian. Jillian's dating Bob. I'm dating Bob. Bob's also dating Andrew. Andrew's dating Timothy, and Timothy's dating Sarah. And there's no like power dynamic imbalance. No one has more power than anyone else. Does that make sense? It's a very, very different way of organizing your relationships. Very different. I hope that helps. What's the difference between poly and having multiple FWBs? Good question, Farside. So FWBs, if you don't know what that is, you can Google it. Okay. That's so good. All right, Farside, I'm going to give you two different examples to compare and contrast, okay? So let's say that I was dating Emily and Janine, and they're both FWBs, friends with benefits. If that were the case, then I wouldn't be emotionally committed or really in any way to either of them. We're simply friends that happen to have benefits, right? No, not going on dates. We're not like committed to each other. It's just like nice. It's a nice little thing. It's a fling, even you could call it. Versus if I was polyamorous with Emily and Janine, I would be in a relationship with each of them, right? So we would be emotionally committed to each other in the same way that like the monogamous example is if I am monogamous with Emily and we're in a relationship together versus if I was a friend with benefits with Emily, right? There's a big difference between those things. It's the same thing in polyamory. It's not just like cheating. You are committed and there are rules. The rules are just different. Does that make sense? It's like everyone who's monogamous has a very specific set of rules, which is you can't be with anyone else. But in polyamory, there are just as many rules, except there's one fewer, which is you can be with other people. But you have to communicate. Like when I go out, like this weekend, I'm going to a party with, going to a party this weekend, and I will have interactions with other people who are not Emily. And I will tell Emily everything that I do at that party. Does that make sense? Everything. There are no secrets. And if I didn't tell her, then there would be a problem. And there's no hiding, and there's no, and she wants to hear it. It's not like I'm dragging her through the mud telling her. She's like, ooh, how did it go? Who'd you meet? Was there a vibe? Like, I'd be like, yeah, it's good with this person, vibe with this person, that kind of thing. What kind of precautions are taken in poly? Is it just based on trust? Yeah, it is. Now, I think one thing I want to dispel is that polyamorous relationships it doesn't mean that you can just go out and do things all willy-nilly, right? You have to communicate, right? So let's say I've been with Emily for 10 years and I've been with Janine for 6 years. They know about each other. They've almost certainly met each other. They might even be friends. They know that they can trust the other person, right? Over time. And they trust me, right? So they trust that if I were to go out and do something with someone else, that I would take precautions there. Now, it's the same thing with a monogamous relationship where you're with your partner, you know that they're not going out. You trust them not to go and be with other people. If the trust is broken, then that's a problem, right? The same thing with polyamorous relationships. If your partner is conducting themselves in a way that is not in the agreed upon structure of the relationship, that's a breach of trust, right? Now, is it possible that, I am with someone who doesn't tell me something? Sure. But also, hopefully I would take precautions, and B, if I did get something, tell my partners about it. And that's all in the that's like what you have to do with poly, or in order for it to work. Can we pin Sheridan? Sheridan says, does poly exist in marriages as well? Yes, absolutely. So Emily, who I'm dating, has a fiance. She will marry him, right? Will I be at that wedding? Sure. I would love to be at that wedding. I would love to be in the bridal party. And I bet Emily would ask me to be. Polyamorous weddings happen all the time, and they're joyous occasions, right? Emily wants to get married to this person, and I think it's great that she does. And I don't feel that her relationship with the other person takes away with my relationship with her. And once they're married, it's not like we stop seeing each other, right? You can have both a wife and a girlfriend in polyamory. Does that make sense? Would I ever get married? I'm not entirely opposed to it. I think it would be based on who I meet and what the goals are. Yeah, it's not just like a free for all where you can do anything you want. There's definitely rules. Would I ever not want to be in a poly relationship? I like poly a lot. When I wasn't living polyamorously, I struggled. I struggled with monogamy. Not staying faithful, but I felt like I had more love to give. And I felt like there was a lot of room for me to have other relationships. And I think that my brain is just better wired for poly. And it's not right for everyone. Some people really wouldn't like it. And that's fine. Hello, backwards. And that's fine. So, again, I'm not trying to say that everyone should do it, but it works better for me. I am more comfortable living polyamorously. Now, can I say with absolute certainty that there will never be a day where I'll ever want to be anything other than polyamorous? I can't say that. I don't envision it happening anytime soon, but it's possible. But again, that's not something I anticipate happening anytime soon. In the same way that, if the tables were flipped and everyone was polyamorous and only a few people were monogamous, it's like, could you ever see yourself not being polyamorous? Could you ever see yourself being monogamous? Or, I don't know. Probably not. Yeah. How do you not get jealous? It's not easy, and it takes work, but you have to eventually land in a place where I see Emily with her fiance. I see them happy together. Her fiance makes her happy. I want to see Emily happy. It makes me happy to see her happy. Therefore, I'm happy that they're together, right? You have to put your ego aside and say, just because it's not just me making her happy doesn't mean that our relationship is any less. It's called compersion. That's the word for this feeling. It's not easy. Does Emily's fiance know about me? Oh yeah. I know her fiance very well. We've hung out. I saw him at her graduation last weekend. I saw him the week before at her fashion show. He's a really good guy. Yeah. So, anyways, got a couple gifts that came through. A couple really nice gifts came through. Number one is from Margaret. Hello, Margaret. I love Margaret. Margaret said $10. Thank you. That is so nice. And said Team Lily with 3 dual heart emojis. Thank you. Thank you so much, Margaret. You are so sweet. And then love you. They said Team Lily with the hearts and then love you. Mwah. Thank you. I see you there, Margaret. You are so sweet. By the way, Margaret, do you want a mod? I feel like you'd be a good mod. Only if you want to. We do love Margaret. I know I'm a broken record, but gifts like this, I mean, any and every gift. All right, let's get Margaret added to the moderator chat, please. It's gifts like this that make the stream possible, right? These streams happen because of the gifts. I only can do it because of y'all's gifts and your generosity. I don't get paid by some, faceless overlord. I don't get a regular paycheck. Y'all are the reason. So if you like these streams, gifts like the one that Margaret just gave and another one we're about to read are the things that keep them going. It's a one-to-one. It's a one-to-one. So thank you. Thank you. Also, thank you to... Oh, hi, Trisha. Hello, Trish. You are such a sweetie. Trish said $5. Thank you. And said, beautiful lady in red with a hot emoji, the one that's like red and has like that one. Beautiful lady in red. Love you. With a black heart emoji, a hand heart emoji, and a hug emoji. This, of course, is Trish's signature branding when it comes to emojis. Thank you very much, Trish. Well, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to say thank you, Mr. Nug. I'm sorry I don't have any shrimps for you, but I do have a little treato for you. Here you go, bud. Anyways. Cool. So we talked about polyamory. Does anyone have any other polyamory questions? What helps best for a friend? What helps best to help transitioning friends? So if your friend is transitioning, just make sure you're calling them by the right name and pronouns, using gender-affirming language for them. Let's pin Scar's comment and check up on them because it's not easy being trans. There's a lot of hate in the world for us. So send them funny memes, check up with them, that kind of thing. All right, Scar says, would you ever date someone who is not polyamorous if they were okay with you being poly? Sure, as long as they were really okay with it. I would have to really trust that they were okay with it, because if they weren't okay, if they said they were but actually weren't, that's a problem. That's not setting a relationship up for success. But if they really, really were, then great. Great. What does poly mean? It means polyamorous. Do you have a relationship with Emily's fiance, or is it just casual meetings? Somewhere in the middle. I mean, I don't really text him often. He's got his own life and friends that I would call him my friend, but we're not like, I don't see him outside of like events that Emily is also at, if that makes sense. I wouldn't be opposed to hanging out with him, but also he lives like not close to me at all. So anyways, we played Valorant together once. Can we see the baby pup? Yes, you may. Say hi, Mr. Nug. You say hi? You say hi? You want a little Treato? Crunch, 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 crunch. He loved the Treatos. He loved the Treatos. There we go. Am I in love with Emily? That is a bold question. Yes. Thank you to Brittany. Hello, Brittany. Brittany sent $5. Thank you, Brittany. And set just a heart emoji. Mwah. Thank you, Brittany. Brittany, you there? Thank you so much. Heart emoji right back at you. I'm blowing it at you. Why is that a bold question? It's a bold question. To ask someone you don't know if they're in love with someone. I think that's bold. The answer is yes. Would it be okay if I started a relationship with her fiance? Is he also poly? Hi.
Hi, Lily.
Long time no talk.
What's going on?
Oh, just enjoying epic steak as per usual.
Awesome.
Thank you
Nice
for
to see
having
you.
us. Appreciate it. Say hi, Mr. Nug.
Everything good?
Yeah, everything's great. Having
Love
a good
the hat.
time. Yeah. He's enjoying these wonderful dog treats that y'all make.
And you are matching.
It was
somewhat.
he made
Did
he
you
made me
get-
do it.
Okay.
He made me do it. He always needs to be matching. It's kind of a thing with him. I could wear whatever, but he's the one who's doing it.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Thank
Enjoy
you.
the day.
Oh, we will. Would Emily be okay with you also starting a relationship with her fiance? I mean, I bet she'd be okay with it, but I'm not interested in men, and I don't think he's interested in me. So it wouldn't happen. But in a situation where we were both interested in each other, that would be fair game as long as Emily was okay with it. Yeah, that kind of thing is that. I mean, that's how polyamory works, right? Doesn't really matter. And then if I were to start a relationship with her fiance, then that would turn things into what's called a polycule, which means that I am dating Emily and her fiance. Her fiance is dating me and Emily, so we're all in a relationship together. Yeah. Yes, I am interested in women, almost exclusively, or non-binary femmes. Please don't speak on poly relationships, but I'm poly. Why can't I speak on poly relationships? How do you feel about the term? Oh, is jealousy ever a factor in poly relationships? Yes, absolutely. What's the best way to handle it? Well, at the end of the day, like if I were to feel jealous specifically about Emily and her fiance, which I don't, it would not be their problem. It would be my problem. But I would still communicate it to them and say, like, hey, Emily, I'm feeling a little bit of jealousy this week. It would be cool. Maybe we could spend a little bit of extra time together, just so I can get, find that, remind myself. It would be on me to work through that and not on Emily, if that makes sense. Right? It's not like I couldn't go to Emily and be like, hey, I'm jealous this week. So like, you got to see him less, or like you got to do. It's nothing she has to do. Everything I have to do, if that makes sense. By the way, I'm not sure if this person heard me, but I did say thank you to Brittany. Brittany might have said thank you. Anyways, love you. Thank you. It's hard because there's all the comments. Hello, Sly. How's it going? Sly, didn't you tell me your actual name the other day? I forget what it was. Remind me. How long have I been seeing Emily? I've been seeing Emily since... I mean, our relationship started in earnest late last year. I remember November is when she texted me. We did go on a date last spring of 2023, I think over a year ago at this point. But we didn't really pick things up until November 2023. Yes. Do I not feel like the third wheel? No, I don't feel like the third wheel. Because first off, I know that Emily likes me and likes being around me. I don't feel like that is all in question. I know she enjoys spending time with me. I enjoy spending time with her. So that's all I really need, right? And it's not like the three of us are spending time, all three of us together. When I spend time with Emily, it's with Emily, not with her fiance. Thank you. Thank you, Sly. I didn't see if you said your actual name again. Sylvia, thank you. Right. Sly, Sylvia. Got it. Great name. What if you feel uncomfortable with Emily's new partners? It would depend on what the discomfort is, right? Like, is it because she's with someone I don't trust? I might say that to her. Again, it's about communication. If I have a feeling about something, it's my responsibility to mention it, in a kind and productive way. But yeah. What does Emily look like? Incredibly cute. 5'8". I guess 5'7 3/4. Cute, kind, nice, sweet, smart, ambitious. She's cool. Anyways, do you always need to meet your other partner's partner? Eventually, it's nice to meet your other partner's partner. Yeah. That's your height exactly. There you go. What if you're dating someone and you do not agree with their views What if someone you're dating is dating someone else and you do not agree with their views and beliefs? Good question. So in the case that Emily was dating someone who is transphobic, right? I think that's kind of like the example we're going for here. If Emily, first off, I know Emily would never date anyone who is transphobic because that's not who she is. If for some reason she dated someone who's transphobic, that would mean that I mistook her for someone she's not, and that would immediately be a breakup, right? I would break up with her for that immediately, because if she was with someone who had such diametrically opposed viewpoints to what I thought she had in terms of viewpoints, that would mean that that's a breach of trust. So definitely gone. I mean, if she would, I know her type. But let's say that she did, right? Let's say that she dated someone even a less extreme example, right? Hi, Amber. Maybe she dated someone who's like fiscally conservative. She would never do that. But someone who's like mildly conservative. Even then, I would be like, "What are you doing? This person, really, really?" And I would need to hear from her about that, because, like, again, values are important, and I need to know that someone who I'm with's values are what I think they are, and if they're not, then it's a problem. Yeah. If Polly, I forgot to send a message. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate that. Well, let me read yours right now. There you are, Lindsay. Thank you. Lindsay sent $2 and said, "I think you're so admirable in your honesty." Thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate it. I do my best to be myself. As much as some people hate it deeply, as much as some people really, really hate the fact that that I am myself unapologetically. Yeah. Anyways, would your kids have multiple mothers? I don't want kids, but if I, for some reason, did, then depend on who the co-parent was. Address the milk video. Sure, I will address it. What would you like me to say about it? Do you want me to apologize for the milk video? Is that what you're asking? Would you like an apology? Want an apology? Okay. Here's my apology. I don't apologize. I stand by every video. It is true, trans women can produce milk. Literally Google it. I know plenty of trans women who have done this and fed their kids, and those kids have been healthy. I mean, it's not, to be clear, what I was talking about is not some sort of like far off theory that's never been attempted. It's literally something that happens all the time. There are so many examples of trans women producing milk and feeding their baby. It is nutritious. It has been tested to be nutritious and healthy. I don't know what else you want. It's true. I think it's very cool that that can happen. It's very neat that biology works that way. And it's one of those like cool fun facts that I think everyone should know. Anyways, I haven't played Valorant in a while, but when I did, I was a Sage main. Yes. How do I feel about the hate I'm getting? I don't like it. Please educate us then. Yeah. I mean, watch the video. Basically, trans women can produce milk. It's not a terribly complicated thing to do. They use the same method that cis women who aren't carrying babies, like wet nurses, people like that, who aren't carrying babies but need to produce milk. It's the same way that they induce milk production. The exact same thing. Same protocol. It's called the Newman-Goldfarb protocol. Trans women use it. Cis women use it. Trans men use it. Anyone can use it. Like literally any human can use the Newman-Goldfarb method, and it will work. And it will make healthy and nutritious milk for a child. That's it. That's it. My boyfriend wants to be poly, but he's not good at communicating. I want to be poly too, but I worry. Okay, Kira. Well, this is what I would say. Go to your boyfriend and say, hey, it's cool you want to be poly. I want to be poly too. Because I'm worried that you're not good enough at communicating. Convince me. Tell me why, right? Because again, this is test number one, Kira. If you're going to be poly, you got to start communicating, and you got to do it too. Like, it's on you just as much as it's on him. You got to communicate to him that you're not sure about his communication skills, right? You can say it politely and be like, hey, are you sure you're ready for this? Because I want to do it too, but like, I just need to know that we're going to be okay. Have that open conversation, because if you can't have it, then you're doomed from the start. How often do I see Emily, and how often does she see her fiance? I see Emily usually at least a couple times a week, if not more. Yeah. Fiance, he lives a little farther away, so they see each other slightly less, but he's going to be moving to the city soon, so that will change. Oh, no, let's not mute Kira. Did Kira say something? Kira was asking a good question, right? Let's get Kira unmuted, unless I missed something. What happens if Emily decides she wants kids with her fiance? To be clear, she does. She absolutely does. What would you do? Nothing differently. I mean, again, like, if she has kids, that will be a big part of her life, right? She will have a lot less time for me, probably. But again, polyamorous relationships are fluid, right? If she is busy with her kids, like, I can find other partners to fulfill my needs. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's not like I would stick with her. I don't mind dating someone who has kids. I just don't want to be a part of it. No. Can you share any other little known facts about being in a poly? I'm not sure if I have any other like little known facts. I do read donations, as long as they're like nice and good. In fact, we just got one from someone named Stephanie, who sent $4. Thank you very much, Stephanie. No message there, just a nice gift. Thank you, Stephanie. Mwah. Much appreciated. Thank you for making this meal possible, helping me pay my rent, keep a roof above my head, keep a roof over Mr. Nugget's head, getting treats for Mr. Nugget. Oh, here you go, Mr. Nug. You just got a nice gift from Stephanie. Hear that? Say thank you to Stephanie. Yeah, good boy. There we go. I love you too, Stephanie. Thank you very much. Mwah. Thank you. Who's Emily? I'm dating someone. You have 2 pups, Sylvia? That's cool. Here's a good one. Brittany asks, not a rude question, but do you still use your cake pop during fun time, or not at all? I do. When I am baking, I do use cake pop stick. That being said, I use it in maybe slightly different ways, right? There are certain things that I like more than other things. Sometimes I want my cake pop not to be the center of attention. Sometimes I do. Most of the time I don't. It still comes into play, just slightly differently. Thank you so much. I am very much ready for the salad. So yeah, I hope that helps. What does Emily's fiance think about what? Me? Yeah, it's all good. Am I on estrogen? Yes, I've been on estrogen for 3 years and 2 weeks, roughly. Google Cake Pops. Google Cake Pop Lilitino, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, I bet you can guess it. Oh, this is so sweet. Hi, Kaylee. All right, so first off, in this message, you'll see there's a request from Kaylee to give Nugget a treat and some love. So first, let's do that. This is from Kaylee, my man. Say thank you to Kaylee. We'll give Nugget a treat tonight, anytime there's a gift coming through. How about that? Does that sound okay? So first off, say thank you to Kaylee. That's from Kaylee. And Kaylee sent $10, which is so nice. Thank you. And said, one of the bravest women I know. Thank you. Thanks for being there and being awesome. Enjoy your meal and give Nugs a kiss from me. XOXO with 3 celebration emojis. Thank you so much. How do you send a gift, said Annabelle? Thank you for asking. In my bio, there's both a Cash App and a Venmo. Just make sure you spell Lily right. There's 3 L's total. And also there's a a PayPal. Thank you so much. Oh, that looks good. Thank you so much. There's also a PayPal link in there as well. But, hi, Michael. Could we have a couple more dog treats possibly?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Hot water here.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. More, please. Thank you. Thank you, Kaylee. Let's give Nugget a kiss. I'm gonna try and give him like an an air kiss because I have my lipstick on. Mwah. I love you, Nugget. Thank you, Kaylee. You're very sweet. Kaylee is someone who's been here for a long time. She's been in the Lovelies for a long time, and we love her. So thank you. Mwah. There's a couple more too, a couple more gifts as well. But let's take a look at this wedge salad first. Maybe you've already been asked, what is your opinion on trans women competing in women's sports? Well, trans women are women and therefore should be competing in women's sports. There are guidelines that make it so that you can't just show up all juiced on testosterone. So yeah, I think one thing that people forget easily is that anytime you hear about a trans woman winning in sports, you didn't hear about 1,000 examples of a trans woman losing in sports. Yeah, look at this. So we've got smoked bacon, pepito sunflower seeds, radishes, the lettuce wedge, some sort of like creamy dressing on the bottom, greens. This looks fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, Michael.
As many as you want, you said.
Perfect. Nugget will say thank you. All right, so we got a couple more gifts. Do you have any opinions about the trans community that might surprise people? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, nothing that comes to mind. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer truthfully. But there's nothing that I'm like, oh, this is a particularly controversial opinion among the trans community. Like that's why it's so confusing. Why my videos are always so controversial, because like nothing I'm saying is like controversial. It's just that people hate that I'm saying it. They just hate me. The things I'm saying is nothing new. Like no one. The idea that Kurt Cobain was trans, that's not something I invented, right? That's a theory that long predated me. The idea of all the stuff I'm saying, people just dislike me in particular. I seem non-controversial. It's my personality. People don't like that I stick up for myself, that I am bold, unapologetic, and have all collectively decided to bully me. That's what it is. Okay, a couple more gifts that we would like to read before we get into the salad. Thank you again, Kaylee. Also, and once again, today, anytime a gift comes through, we're going to give Mr. Nugget a treat tonight. Someone, oh, hi, Scar. Hello. Scar, who's been asking good questions tonight, sent $5. Thank you. And said, you are so wonderful. Thank you for answering so many questions today and for educating everyone on these important topics. Wishing you the loveliest rest of your day with a pink heart emoji. Thank you so much, Scar. You're so nice. What'd you just say? Being bold and unapologetic is what they tell women to be. Yeah, and when women are bold and unapologetic, they get criticized. So maybe that's what's happening. All right, here is the remains of the first treat dish, which is about a treat in and of itself. So we're going to let Mr. Nugget take this, and this will be, there we go. Like that? I'll pour it in my hand so you can eat it a little bit. Oh, right here. There you go. That's from Scar. Say thank you to Scar. Say thank you to Scar, Mr. Nug. Y'all are directly controlling how many treats Mr. Nugget gets tonight, so get ready. We got a couple more gifts coming through already. Thank you, Mr. Nugbo. Say thank you. Thank you. Thank you to Scar. Okay, he's like, all right, what's the next gift? Does poly mean you are pan and you can be gay or bi? No. Poly is completely independent from who you're attracted to. It's how you structure your relationships. It's like monogamy. Is you're just with one person. You can be gay and monogamous. You can be straight and monogamous. Does that make sense? Bye, Sylvia. Also, thank you to Lindsay, who sent $5. Thank you, Lindsay. And said, oh, right. This is from before. Lindsay also gave from before, and they sent another $5. Thank you. And said, wanted to give you a bit more. You're wonderful. With the smiley waving emoji. Thank you, Lindsay. You're so nice. And, of course, this is from Lindsay, Mr. Nug. These are homemade dog treats, by the way. There you go, Mr. Nug. Enjoy that. That's from Lindsay. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Enjoy that, my friend. You like that? You like that? That's good. That's from Lindsay. Say thank you. Say thank you, Lindsay. Thank you. That's so nice of you. All right. Also, thank you to... This is so nice. Someone who spells Jenny with an I, which one of my best friends in the world spells Jenny with an I because it's Jennifer, not Jennifer with a Y. Hi, Jenny. Jenny sent $5. Thank you so much. And said, I think you're amazing. Keep spreading love, fierce woman. With 2. Oh, it's Jenny here? Hello, Jenny. Hi. Hi. And said, keep spreading love, fierce woman. With 2 pink heart emojis. You're so sweet. Mwah. Of course, as always tonight, as is the new rule tonight, Nugget gets a treat every time y'all send a gift. So here we go. That's from Jenny with an I. Say thank you to Jenny specifically with an I. You say thank you to Jenny with an I? You said thank you? Okay, he said thank you. Thank you, Jenny. Mwah. Thank you so much. And some people are asking if Nugget has water. The answer? Yes. Oh, here you go, bud. Slurp. A little thirsty, bud? A little thirsty, huh? All right. Keep that off to the side for later. I think we should get the heaters going. A couple more gifts, or at least one more gift. Thank you, Jenny. Someone sent me $1 with a really mean note, but nonetheless, I will still give Nugget a treat because I play by the rules. Here you go, Nug. That's from someone who is really rude, who I won't say their name, but you get a treat nonetheless. I think that was, are we caught up? Nope, one more. Oh, this is nice. Someone named Rain sent $2. Thank you, and said, I love how you have found happiness in life and how happy you finally are being who you are. Thank you, Rain. I appreciate that. All right, this is for Rain. Ready? There you go. That's from Rain. Say thank you. Thank you, Rain. Thank you. Right. There we go. Okay, here we are. Hi, everyone. Someone said, is it physically harder from female to male or male to female? That's a vague question. What does it mean? What do you mean physically? Like, what do you mean by that? Hi, Stephanie. Hello. I do not understand how some people can be so rude. You know, it ultimately comes down to, it's like high school, where people have their own issues in life, whatever they may be. And it is accepted, and, you know, I think everyone had this person in their high school, where it's accepted that everyone is mean to this one person in particular. And that person could just be someone you're always mean to, always rude to, and everyone allows it, right? Because no one likes that one person. And the further away you get from high school, it's like, oh, that was not nice, and that person probably was really struggling. But, you know, at the time, it's just fun, right? I think that same psychology happens here where, again, the things I'm saying about trans people, there's nothing that I'm doing or saying that is particularly controversial. It's that people have chosen to dislike me. But I do have a group of people, the Lilies Lovelies, who are so nice and so supportive, and I couldn't do it without them. So, yeah, jumping on the bandwagon, exactly. It is a bandwagon. And, you know, I know that what I'm doing is right. I am not, you know, it's not like I'm reading these comments and being like, wow, really? Maybe everything I'm saying is right. Like, I know what I'm saying is right. I have no regrets. It's, I mean, I have regrets in my life in general, but about my content, no. So, anyways, what were we talking about? Why does Who have a dress on? Nugget is wearing a shirt and I'm wearing jeans. Maybe this person thought that Nugget was wearing a dress. Don't worry, he's not. We're also going to say thank you to another rude person. There we go, another $1 gift. Hey, Nugget still, even though I won't read their name or their message, Nugget will still profit off of rude gifts. There you go, Nugget. That's from a rude gift. You like the rude gifts? Say thank you to the rude gift person. And there's another one. There's actually 2 rude gifts. Keep it coming, y'all. Keep it coming, rude gifters. We got it. Nugget is profiting.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice stream you got there.
Thank you.
Hi, TikTok.
There we go.
We're asking her about bag size and everything. We're trying to figure out which one. And I showed her, I was like, my friend has this bag.
Interesting.
So she wants something else. And she was like, oh, this is a great size. I said, no, it's everything.
I don't know who that person was.
It's like her
Um,
phone. She's like, well, I don't have like a lot.
Thank you,
But she knows
King.
everything. She knows everything.
Have I actually ever accidentally misgendered someone? Sure, absolutely. Something that I haven't done much, luckily, because I really work hard not to. But in the event that it has happened, you apologize and you move on. I'm not perfect. Sometimes you say the wrong pronoun and it happens and you move on. But again, these are with people that I know, right? I do my best to use gender neutral language in situations where I don't know someone's pronouns, right? Our server tonight is named Michael. He uses he, him pronouns, right? I ask my server's pronouns as much as I possibly am able to. And if I forget, which I do sometimes, I'll try to use gender neutral pronouns in place of those. But if like one of my friends, specifically someone who, I've talked to a lot and just happened to slip up one day, I accidentally do that, then that's like an apology from me. An immediate apology. I own up to it. And that's basically it. Oh, thank you, Heather. I'm glad you're here. Just keep shining. Thank you. If you weren't right, you wouldn't get so much hate. Yeah, that's something else. Is I do think that people get upset because they know that I won't stand down. I think it really does bother people that I keep doing this, and they get upset that I'm like still here and just turn up the heat to try to get me to leave, but I won't. I mean, this kind of looks like a fillet in the way that you cut it. It's very steak reminiscent. Would it be possible to get these heaters turned on now? Thank you so much. I'm getting a little chilly. Okay, let's give this a try. So we've got, again, sunflower seeds, bacon, some sort of creamy dressing. Mm. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you so much. Wow. That bacon, really good. That bacon is excellent. Excellent. The dressing, it's very ranchy. It's like ranch dressing, but better. Kind of like maybe buttermilk ranch. Mm. The bacon is so good. It's thick, it's chewy. It's almost like beef jerky. Well, pork jerky. Thank you, Amanda. Wow. Can we see the background? Yeah. I mean, the glasses are prescribed. They're not for fashion. I have -2 prescription in either eye. It was so annoying. I went to Disney World, as you might know, recently, and I lost my prescription sunglasses, which was like the thing I needed. So I had to order new ones. Anyways, let's camera back to Nugget. I have that bridge tattooed. Really? Wow, that's cool. I love that. Shout out to a couple more gifts. Oh, someone sent $1. Since sending you love, someone just muted me. I'm sorry, Kesben. I don't. If that's KEZBAN, I don't know if that's your name. If you get muted and you want to get unmuted, it's actually very hard to unmute people because the app makes it difficult. I'm not sure what your username is though, but my mods will take a look. It's tough. I'm sorry. It happens on accident sometimes. But that was a gift nonetheless. So let's give a treat to Mr. Nug. Say thank you to Kesben. There we go. Also, thank you to someone named Arosa, who sent a little over $1. Thank you, Arosa. And here's another treat for Mr. Nug. You can just get crumbs there. Nug's eating good tonight. Thanks, everyone. Also, thank you to Someone named Nicholas who sent $1, thank you, and said, "Is it weird that I don't care about genders?" No, but that is a very non-binary thing to say. So maybe you're non-binary. A lot of times, people who are just figuring out they're non-binary will say things like, "Yeah, what if no one had a gender? Wouldn't that be great?" And it's like, well, gender really works for me, or maybe you're agender. Yeah. Anyways, thank you, Nicholas. All right, let's keep eating this because this is a delicious salad. Their username is Netty Yeti. If we can get Netty Yeti unmuted, y'all. That was Kesman's username. Do I have siblings? I do. I have a brother. Advice on my cousin who recently came out. I fear my family sees her differently and I want to help. I mean, there's only so much you can do. But talking to your family, making sure that they are, asking them this, having the open conversation. Because at the end of the day, it can be subconscious, it can be conscious, and they need to know, if you perceive that happening, they need to know it's happening, if it is subconscious. I'm happy to give more advice, but I will need more information. Nugget, you are getting plenty of treats. Do not hit me. Have I ever had acrylic nails? Once, and I did not like them. I didn't like them. Love that I take my dog everywhere. I try my best. Sometimes it's a little bit much. He can be a handful. He's very sassy and very loud when he doesn't get what he wants. I've always wondered, do you believe who you're attracted to can be a trait or random? I don't know. Maybe. Could be either. I have no idea. There might be research out on it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It is what it is. Would I ever want to paint my nails? I actually have just not painted them for a while, but I used to have them painted all the time. It's been like a month or two since I've found time to do it. But I would love to just have painted nails all the time, permanently. If I could have permanent cherry red nails, I would love that. Love that. Thank you, Ari. I like these glasses too. What do you know about two-spirit people? I mean, I know that two-spirit means that it is basically the indigenous equivalent of being trans. A lot of people will now put 2S in front of LGBTQ because it falls under the queer spectrum. But I don't really know any two-spirit people, and I am not terribly informed on the differences between being two-spirit and a trans person, or how many differences there are. Yeah. Whoa! Put it on the blooper reel. Backwards. I'll read yours soon. We can repin your thing in a second. It came up at the worst possible time. No, it's not your fault. It's okay. It's a pretty easy spill to clean up. Oh, I'm good. It was just startling. All right. Backwood says, I got to see my dad for the first time in 25 years. Oh my gosh. There we go. First time in 25 years. I was 10 the last time I seen him. It went well. Good. Good for you. I'm so happy to hear that. That's awesome. For you. Yes, milk. What do we want to talk about with milk? I'm happy to talk about it. I just need questions. Am I going to go sub only soon? Actually, it's not been too bad today. I'm not going to lie. I mean, yeah, there's lots of trolls, but definitely much better than yesterday. Leia says, surgery-wise, is it harder female to male or male to female? Now, that is a question I can answer. It's harder female to male because Male to female surgery, which is what I'll be getting, is one and done. Like, it's one procedure. You might need a revision, but most people don't. Female to male, depending on the version of it you're getting, because there are several, it can be something like 7 surgeries. It can be so many more. I mean, if you think about it this way, male to female, you're creating something out of something, whereas male to female, you're creating something out of nothing. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Doing great. Thank you. So it's much harder that way. So in that way, it's harder for like trans masculine people. How did I get started on TikTok streaming? The day before, I'd gotten let go from my tech job, and I was like, you know what? I've been doing content for a while now on the side. Let me just give it a try full time. So I went live, and then the rest is history. Thank you, unmuted. Got it, Nettie. Sorry about that. And thank you, mods. Shout out to my mods for being so awesome. Is vocal feminization surgery a thing? That would make it 2 surgeries. Well, Eric, I'm talking about bottom surgery, right? If you're going to bring other types of surgery, I mean, you could also say there's facial feminization surgery, but not everyone wants everything. I have no interest in vocal feminization surgery, like 0. In the same way, I have no interest in top surgery. I will only ever get bottom surgery and facial feminization surgery, or facial harmonization surgery. When the person asks, like, surgically, is it harder for female to male or male to female? I assume they're talking about bottom surgery. Female to male, you can also get top surgery, if that's something you want, where you're getting a mastectomy. You also can have a number of different things done. But again, I was just talking about bottom surgery specifically. Yeah, bottom surgery for female to male is way more complicated. Yeah. I own a great voice as it is. Thank you. I like my voice. I mean, it's very valid to voice train too. Maybe I will one day. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Another gift came through. Oh, this is so nice. Dang, this is nice. Kelly, are you here? Kelly, are you here? Lily, I'm 20 days sober. Good for you, Lexi. Good for you. 20 days is a lot of time. Good for you. That is not easy. Everyone say congrats to Lexi. Lexi's 20 days sober. We love it. Hi, Kelly. Is that you? Yes, that is you. Hello, Kelly. Hi. Kelly said $20, which is so nice. That is really nice. Thank you, Kelly. Here, let's get Nugget in here because, and I don't see a message with it, which is, I just want to make sure I'm not missing a message. That is totally fine. PayPal has been weird with the emails lately. This is from Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. That is so nice. Again, y'all, every gift will get a gift. Will give Nugget a treat, and also every gift beyond just like getting Nugget a treat. It really is the only way that I'm able to support myself with these streams. And I know it's sad to consider, but if for some reason the gifts stopped coming through, it would be a really sad day because I wouldn't be able to do it. I love doing this. I love answering your questions. I love hanging out with you. And it's a non-traditional income source, but y'all really are like my boss in that way. So thank you. This is from you, Kelly. Kelly to Nugget. Say thank you to Kelly. Say thank you, Kelly. That's a big one, huh? You like that? You like that treat? He's like, yeah, I like that treat. Say thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Mwah. Much appreciated. Won't let me write anything, but I appreciate the education you provide. Thank you. Elsa says, someone at my job looks trans, but they haven't told me they are. What pronoun should I use? Elsa, this is an excellent question. A 10 out of 10 question, Elsa. Well done. If someone looks trans, which is a real thing, you definitely don't want to assume their pronouns. You can do one of 2 things. You can either use they, them pronouns, which, instead of being like, oh yeah, Jim, he's out at the shop right now. You could be like, yeah, Jim, they're getting back soon. They're out the shop right now, right? Totally normal and doesn't sound anything out of the ordinary. Or you could go up to this person and ask them their pronouns. Now, if they're early stage transitioning, which it sounds like they might be, you could just not do this if you think they might be sensitive to that and just wait, because there's no need to ask, right? You can just use they, them, unless they tell you otherwise. That's what I'd recommend. Just use they, them. Anyways, thank you again, Kelly. And also thank you to, oh, nope, that was Kesman, that was Nettie who already got unmuted. Perfect. All right. Ask their name. Well, their name won't tell you their pronouns, right? You can be named Sally and have he, him pronouns. You can be named Jim and have she, her pronouns. It's very, there's not necessarily a link there. You can be Jim and be he. You can be Jim and be she. A lot of times, early stage transitioning people will change pronouns before name or change name before pronouns, or maybe at the same time. Glasses are prescription, yes. Congratulate Ellis for coming out. Congrats, Ellis. When will I get surgery? Unclear. I have electrolysis again in a few days, and we will go back. It's been about 2 weeks, or by the time I get electrolysis, it will be 2 weeks since I've had my last electrolygy session, and electrolysis session. That will be a big moment because we've said that if there's not much hair there, I can go to my doctor and be like, hey, starting to look good again. So fingers crossed by the end of the year. Thank you, Paula. Someone said, how often do you have electrolysis? Do you notice less hair growth every treatment? Normally it's every week, and sometimes when I had a lot more hair, it would be like as many times as possible, like 3 times a week or something. Now it's at the point where it's pretty clear. There's not all that much hair left down there. What we just need to do is kind of wait. It's really a time thing because hair grows back in cycles. Sometimes if you zap a hair, it won't grow back like the next day or even a week from then. It'll take a month and a half, right? It just depends. So we're going to go back. When I go back this next time, I will know. I will either be able to contact my doctor or not. All right. What are you genuinely asking, Batty? I missed your first half of your question. My hair is naturally curly, yes. Good evening, Justine. Hello. Watching with my daughter, and she says she's beautiful in red. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm happy to answer questions about sobriety. Thank you. What are my sources about about trans men being able to produce milk? Well, trans men specifically are capable of pregnancy. So trans men, without even, inducing milk production, could produce milk themselves, right? Because they can get pregnant. They just have to be off testosterone, right? Trans women, on the other hand, there's a method, so if you've ever heard of like a wet nurse, right? Someone who's not carrying a pregnancy, but who is intending on feeding the baby, right? It's not just like out of nowhere you'll start producing milk. You have to induce it, right? La Leche League is a big organization that does this. And not trans women either, just cis women who need to induce milk production, right? There's a pretty simple way of doing this. It's called the Newman-Goldfarb method. And if you do it, it will make you start producing milk. Trans women can use the exact same protocol and it will work. And the milk will be healthy. What are my sources? Google it. I mean, there's a study that came out last year that compared the nutritional quality of milks and it all was the same. So it's out there. Amy Weimer is the lead scientist on the study. That's the first name on it. So you can look it up, 2023. It's in PubMed. Yeah. No, it's not. Literally, we're arguing over something that you're clearly wrong. Like, look it up. It's there. Google it. Amy Weimer, 2023, milk. Look it up. It's there. You can read it. Like, you don't need to trust me. Just Google it. Just Google it. It's an accredited journal. The real life scientists doing real life science. It's all there. It's literally just don't trust me. Fine, don't trust me. But Google it. Look it up yourself. I have trans femme friends. Some of the people in my server have done that. Trans women in my server have fed their children, and they're great. They're great. Their kid's great. It worked out fine. It's not a controversial thing. It happens all the time. You just don't want to believe it because you don't like me. But it happens. It does. Just saying. What am I sober from? I can't talk about that here, but I can say that it took me a long time. Anna found the article. Hey. Thank you for confirming it, Anna. It's true. This is accurate information. There you go. There you go. All right. I have received a request from my moderators to go subscription only. Just for a little bit. Now, we have a few gifts we're going to read. But in the meantime, I want to let everyone know that I have made it so that the $10 subscription, you can still do it. That's how you get into the Discord. But if you have no interest in the Discord or $10 is too much, there is now a $2.99 per month subscription that you can pay for that will allow you to talk during times like this. You get a badge next to your name. You can talk right now, and it's less than half of the price. You can do all the cool emojis we have. DJ Gouda, Nugget, Troy, subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. It's only $2.99. It's just another way that if you would like to support the stream, you can. So thank you. Thank you, Troy. Why does there have to be no hair when you go back to the doctor? Good question, Taylor. When I go back to the way the surgery works is that the skin that is currently external will eventually be internal. And if you can imagine hair growing inside of your body, no good. You don't want hair growing inside your body. That's an outside of the body thing. So you want to make sure that skin tissue in particular, no more hair, like none. That's why it's so important. Yeah. All right. Well, once again, just because you pay $2.99 doesn't mean you're not going to get muted. Just so you know. That kid who popped up in the background earlier was funny. I wonder if that was someone who was like a troll who was, I don't know. They might have just been like a random person who had no idea. No clue. Anyways, a couple of gifts came through. First is from someone named Amy. Hello, Amy. I've spoken. I don't really want to talk about the Adora thing. My gut said the troll who got scared. Yeah, I think so. I think it was a troll who. Thank you, A, for subscribing. It could have been what Bailey said, which is just saw me streaming and was curious, or it could have been a troll. I think maybe in the case that it was a troll, which it might not have been. Maybe they stood in the stream and realized how many people were currently screenshotting their face and maybe thought better about it. Yeah. Thank you, Troy. Appreciate your understanding. Okay. Note from Amy. Hello, Amy. Amy sent $10, which is so very sweet. And of course, first, it means we must give a treat to Mr. Nug. Let's get you a little bit closer here, buddy. And there you go. That's from Amy. Say thank you to Amy. You like that? It's a good treat from Amy, huh? It's nice. And Amy says, your confidence inspires me with 3 rose emojis. I don't see many of those. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Amy. So sweet. Thank you. Mwah. Also, a thank you to someone named Elizabeth. Hello, Elizabeth. Elizabeth sent $5. Thank you. This Mr. Nugget is from Elizabeth. Crunch, 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 crunch. It's good, huh? You like that? Say thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth. Hot. Oh, Tigger, hello. Tigger, the thing you were talking about today and yesterday, I am so excited for you, friend. I'm so excited for you. And I'm excited to hear more and more about it. I know I know what you're talking about. The people in the server know what you're talking about. Thank you for sharing. Mwah. Love you. Thank you to Elizabeth. Elizabeth said, have a great day. Thank you. I am having a great day. I recorded a video earlier, and those who are on the Discord stream know how crazy it is. Maybe my craziest video yet. And I'll let you interpret what crazy means. How do you deal with all the people who make awful videos about you? I always try to report them. I mean, there's nothing I can do, right? Oh, second time that's happened. There's nothing I can do. I just ignore them. Aunt B, hello, Aunt B. I'm excited for me too. Good, Tigger. I'm glad you're excited for yourself. Hope you're having a great stream. I just hopped on. Well, welcome. Hello. Hi, Aunt B. Love ya. Nugster. We said thank you to Elizabeth. Thank you, Elizabeth. Also, thank you to George. George, and I'm assuming George's kids. I know George and their kids watch. Thank you, George. George sent $5 and said, for being you. George, mwah. All right, this is from George. George and George's family. There you go. Enjoy that, Mr. Nug. Crunch, 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 crunch. You really like those treats, don't you? You like those treats, huh? Monsieur Nouget? Yeah, he liked the treats. Love does win. I agree, Grant. I agree. Yeah, giving people time. I stand behind the content I make. I know it helps people. People can be mad about it. I will be the villain. I will be the villain if people need me to be the villain. I believe in what I'm doing, even if everyone, or not everyone, but a lot of people choose to hate me for it. I know ducks. Oh my God. If you were on the Discord stream earlier, you know what we're talking about with ducks. Would you change anything about your transitioning journey if there is anything? I mean, I just wish I had done it sooner. I think almost done. If you,
I was just trying to get the time.
maybe like 10 minutes. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. I would just wish I had done it sooner. That's it. I don't regret anything else. Am I being ghosted? No, you're not being ghosted, Elvia. We love you. No ghosting here. Maybe you made a comment and it got filtered. Well-behaved women don't make history. I agree, Jenny. I agree. Is there anything you wish you could have done and haven't yet? Plenty of things. I mean, there are places I want to go, people I want to meet, things I want to accomplish, but, you know, nothing, there's not like one thing. But yeah, that's a good question. Absolutely. Absolutely. We said thank you to George. Let's also say thank you to Sylvia. Hello, Sylvia. Hi, Sylvia. Sylvia sent $1. Thank you. And said, wish I could do more. Sylvia, you're totally good. Every gift helps, and every gift gets a nugget treat. There we go. There's a little bit more. There we go. Good boy, Nugbo. Anyways, ooh, we got one more gift coming through. Traveling's a big one, yeah. And like meeting people and experiences. I don't know. I feel like I haven't had much of an opportunity in my adult life to explore romance, like romantic relationships, because I only just started dating as myself. So that's a whole nother thing I'm excited to keep exploring, if that makes sense. This next one is, of course, from our lovely friend and lovely Kim. Hello. We love you. Kim has had a very exciting 24 hours or so. I won't give specifics. If you're in one of our server thingies, you will know. Cool, sharing metal with all of us. Love it. Hi, Amber. Long time no see. Yeah, we love Kim very much, and excited for her. Here is the treat for Mr. Nug. This is from Kim. So thank you to Kim. There you go, bud. Yeah, good boy. Good boy, Nugget. Long time, Amber. It's been a second. How you doing? Let's finish up the salad so we can get into the steak. I'm excited for you too. This is so nice. You deserve it. You deserve it. Absolutely, you deserve it. Mm. Wow. Just excellent. A 10 out of 10 salad. I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. Or I'm glad you're excited. I'm glad. You deserve it. You've had a tough couple months. Truly. Our pool just opened this weekend, and my boys are doing great, Amber. Good for you. That sounds fun. I haven't been swimming in a long time. Where would I like to travel next if I could? I figured, Amber. I want to go to Tokyo Disney or Universal in LA. What can I say? I love theme parks. Thank you for subscribing, Jessica. And for those of you joining us, it is now way cheaper to subscribe. It's $2.99 if you want to. You won't get into the Discord at that price. You can also subscribe to the $9.99, but the $2.99 you get to be able to talk during times like this while we're letting some trolls filter out. Thank you, Scar. And also, what kind of salad did I get? This was a wedge salad with blue cheese, pepitas, the pumpkin seeds, ranch, peppers, and lettuce. One of my favorite salads in a long time. Really, really good. Universal LA. Oh, really? Thank you so much. I want to go there. And that's close. I want to go to Universal. That's probably my next big trip. We can stream there too. Wouldn't that be fun? And then I can make another video inside Universal to make some people really upset. Has my journey been rough to go through? Have I felt happier? Yes and yes. Being trans in 2024 is not easy. People are cruel. Thank you for subscribing, Ale. People are cruel, and it's tough. But, and I get like more than most people because I am a controversial trans person on the internet, but I am infinitely happier than I was pre-transition. My life pre-transition was miserable. I did not enjoy my life at all, but now I do. Even with the added weight of having so many people on the internet not like me, it is still way preferable to where I was before. Like, I would not go back ever. Hello, Denver. All right, welcome new subs. Yes, hello. Thank you for subscribing. It's nice to have, one of the reasons that I wanted to have the $2.99 level, let the haters motivate me. Exactly. Is because first off, I want to give a chance for people to subscribe because it was like, seemed obvious. People want to talk, but talk during sub only, but also maybe not quite ready to do the Discord thing. Never been able to subscribe, so I'm glad I can now. I'm so glad too, Ale. Yeah, I mean, this is why. And, to get more people in the lovelies and also make it so that when I turn off the comments or turn it on to sub only, I actually have more people to talk to because it's tough. I want to be talking to y'all the whole time, but there's sometimes not enough subscribers in the chat to like keep up a steady conversation. So it's nice. Thank you, Sierra. I appreciate it. We have our steak up next. Hello, B. Hi. Are we ready to turn comments back on? It's fun to be a subscriber and be included. Yes, 100%. Today was an awful day. I'm glad I get to be here. Oh, I'm sorry, Amber. Do you want to talk about it? It's awful. Well, I'm glad you're here. Love you and this community you build. Thank you, Ale. So happy to be a part of it. I'm glad to have you too. I mean, look. Of course, you definitely want to join the Discord, but sometimes $10 a month is tough. So I get it. How'd I get the steak cooked? Well done. Okay, medium. What is the Discord thing you're talking about? Basically, Discord is an app. It's free. You can make an account for free. There's no charge to it. And it's like a whole separate community. Like, I streamed on there for 3+ hours today. It's much smaller. Instead of there being 1,800 people, there's 10, 15 people. And we're doing my makeup. We're filming a video. We're hanging out. We're eating food. We're walking Nugget. It's very, very intimate in terms of size. And so, but you get that the $10 a month. And if you like these streams and you want more than double the amount of these streams, then that's the place to go. Grant is there and he'll sing to you. It's true. Work was a train wreck. I cried like 10 times. Ugh, I'm sorry, Amber. Hopefully it's not because, hopefully it's like, is it the work itself? Are people being rude to you, or is it more of a circumstantial thing? Like a situational thing where, it's not that people are being mean, it's that it's just tough. Hopefully it's the latter. Because it's one thing, it's people at work, that's the worst version of it. Because that's something that's just people, it's not even like something you can, that's so much worse when people are awful. Maybe one day. I'd love to have you. But love to have you one day. Yeah, it's not easy having people at work that you don't like, or that don't like you, or who are mean to you. I've been pretty lucky over my career before I did this, where it's just me and Nugget, to have good people around me. I'm trying to think of the jobs I've had where that's not been true. There's always going to be people, but for the most, the job I disliked the most was when I worked at a local news station, and I worked on the morning news, and I had to be up at 3 a.m, and the people were just like, didn't really care. It was, thank you. That was probably the toughest one I've gotten. Thank you. Steak is coming. Thank you. Could I have just a few more dog treats, possibly? Thank you. We're doing a thing where every time we get a gift coming through, Nugget gets a treat.
My cat likes to eat.
They get it. Yeah. Thank you. Had to leave my last job because of a coworker who was creepy and rude. I'm sorry, Ale. Ew. Major ew. Thank you for subscribing, Alexis. We got so many subscribers today, y'all. Thank you, Alexis. Welcome to the club. Yes, I'm glad. Yesterday I was like, God, because I was also considering making a $5.99 level, but I didn't know what to do because that seems like too much to charge for just being able to talk during sub only. So I was like, well, what if I just made that $2.99, and a lot of more people would be able to join? Perfect. Now we got Alexis, we got Ale, we got a few others. It's incredible. We love it. Okay, the subscribers. Hello, Hayden. Hi. I think we could probably turn, unless any of the subscribers. I am happy tonight, Margaret. I am. Unless anyone has a question that you want to get in before we turn comments back on. If you have anything that's been a burning question that you're like, Lily would never be able to answer that, or chances of her seeing that are so low. Thank you again. Appreciate it.
I'm doing the carrots for you complimentary, just so you can try them with the yogurt and the tremolo.
Thank you. That's so nice of you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Michael. You're a sweetie. Hello, Alexis. Okay, I'm not seeing any burning questions, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the comments back on. Everyone be nice. Everyone be cool, okay? Oh, here's another one. All right, Ale. Right in under the question. How do I deal with others in the community being nasty because I'm pan and having a that is a hard question. I can relate to people being awful because for obvious reasons. Honestly, you just gotta ignore them. You can be pan and have a boyfriend. You can be pan and have a girlfriend. It doesn't matter who you date. That's the whole point of being pan. You just gotta ignore it. I know it's not the easy advice, but ultimately, whatever. Just shrug it off. Just take a deep breath. They've got a problem. It's not you. You're not the problem. They're the problem. Hello, Meg. It is a terrific day. One of them is your sibling. Oh, that's much harder. Have you sat down and talked to them? Like, hey, I'm pan. That means I can have boyfriend, girlfriend, non-binary person. It doesn't matter. Have you sat them down? Have I ever been in love? Yes. I have been. Hello, Nia. Will I go to Emily's wedding? Yeah. If I'm invited, I would imagine I'd be. Yeah, absolutely. Do you wish you were on life? Really? Do I wish I had been on hormones pre-puberty? Oh, yeah. That would have made things so much easier for me. I came out to my mom that I'm pan, and she looked at me and said, no, you're not. That hurts. First off, your mom is stinky and bad, and I don't like her. Now, if I had come out to someone and said, I'm trans, and they said, no, you're not, that person would have been out of my life immediately. I can't imagine my mom ever having said that. saying that, but if she did, it would have been a consideration. If that's something that if this is the only thing that your mom has ever been a problem about, then, they're non-binary. Oh, they're passive-aggressively calling me an ally? Ugh. Brother, ugh. Gross. Seriously gross. Yeah, look, if you can get these people out of your life, I would. I know that's harsh, but like, you need, if that's not a possibility, you need to set a boundary. If you're not already, stick up for yourself. Be like, Mom, you can't say that. If you say it again, like, set some sort of ultimatum, like, I'm going to not see you for the next week. Like, I'm going to set some distance or whatever it is, because they need to know that their actions have consequences and that you're not going to stick around just because, and then be able to say anything. Yeah, brother. Ew. So, anyways, yeah. What is my favorite North Beach restaurant? Favorite North Beach restaurant? There's so many good ones. I do love Tony's. That Tony's margarita is so good. Polynesian. Polynesian food in the Bay. I haven't. I'm actually not super familiar with Polynesian food to begin with. Marco's is good. I wouldn't call it my favorite, though. I'm trying to think of something that beats Tony's, honestly. Lush Gelato has the best ice cream ever, so maybe Lush, but they're not really a restaurant. They're more of a creamery. Is there a better place than Tony's?
So I'll do that.
I think so. For restaurants, I think that there's better dessert places than there are restaurants. Like the cannolis, the ice cream, better overall than restaurants. Marco's is it's a restaurant in North Beach that does sandwiches, but they're really good. But too scared to come out to my parents. Do you have any advice? Geez, I guess regardless of, now, if you think they're going to respond well or respond poorly, ultimately at the end of the day, you got to tell them, right? Now, the only situation that I would recommend you don't tell them, it's a situation I sincerely hope you are not in, is if you think that telling your parents would impact your ability to keep a roof over your head, right? If you tell your parents and they're like, well, you can't live with us anymore, goodbye, and then you're on the street, right? That's the situation you want to avoid. If that's the case, don't tell them for now. But if that's not the case, then great. You can set up a time to speak with them. Say, hey, Mom and Dad, or I'm assuming Mom and Dad, I have some good news for you. Can we talk tonight? Right? You can just text them. Can we talk tonight? 7 p.m. Good. Great. And always say you have good news, because that means that they're like, ooh, we're going to hear something good, right? They're expecting to hear something good that they're going to react positively to. And then you sit them down and you say it very simply. Now, you said coming out, you didn't say as trans or as gay or whatever. So I'm just speak your piece, right? If you were coming out as gay, say, Mom, Dad, I'm gay. You don't need to preface it with, oh, and I'm not sure if I wanted to tell you, and I'm really nervous. Like, you can say you're nervous, but don't build it up too much. Just put it out there. That's it. Thank you, Pookie Bear. I appreciate that. And hello, Emma. Hi. Vegetarian restaurants in San Francisco. I'm there next week from Vancouver. Well, the good news about San Francisco is it's insanely easy to eat vegetarian. There's very few restaurants that you're going to find. It's San Francisco, right? You're going to find vegetarian options anywhere. Now, if you want a vegan place, which I don't know if you are or not, but there's a really good vegan place called Wild Seed, one word. They have great vegan food. But yeah, otherwise you can find, unless you're like even at a steakhouse, there's great vegetarian options. Just look up the menu before you go. If there's a particular area you're in, especially if it's on the east side of San Francisco, or a particular cuisine type, let me know and I can make a more specific recommendation. Wild Seed is yummy. It's great. I'm not vegan either, and I love Wild Seed. Yeah. Do I mean Mario's and not Marco's? Oh, maybe I did mean Mario's. I think it is. Is it Mario's? It's a sandwich shop on like Columbus. It's the sandwich shop that's like really close to Original Joe's. It's on the same block. It might be Mario's. It might be Mario's. I love when you shout me out. Oh, well, Backwoods, you are special. So I'm glad you feel special. Hello, Savannah. Do you have to be 18 to join the Discord? Yeah. Where are my earrings from? I got them on Etsy. How do I handle being misgendered? Or how to handle being misgendered? My friend who transitioned still struggles with that. It's great. I might need some more water. It's still maybe half full, but also I think this thing went out. Thank you. Appreciate it. So your friend who transitioned still struggles with that. I got asked this question not too long ago. And I've said it before, but you can't control how people treat you, right? At least for the most part. You can tell people that they're treating you wrong once they do it, or as they continue to do it, but you can't control what they say. All you can control is what you say back. Now, in the early days, before I reached my modern self, and if someone would misgender me, I had kind of different responses to it. Sometime in the past, I would just like say nothing at all. And then there was a certain point where I remember going home after someone misgendered me, and I was just like, and I didn't say anything, and I went home and I was sitting on my couch being like, I wish I had said something. Why didn't I say something? Why did I? And like beating myself up because I didn't say anything. And then the next time it happened, I did say something. And I didn't immediately go to kind of like, hey, she, her. I was like, hey, just so you know, my pronouns are actually not he, it's the she, her, right? And eventually, I went home that night and I was like, oh, actually, this feels better. I did something about this. Thank you, Michael. I stood up for myself. And even though it doesn't change the fact that it hurt to get misgendered, you still stood up for yourself, right? And that means something. You're going to feel a lot better about it. And eventually you get to a place where you can say firmly, no, my pronouns are she, her, or he, him, or whatever they are. And even if that doesn't change the fact that you're getting misgendered, it will change how you feel. Miss Frizzle, thank you. I do try to give Miss Frizzle vibes. Thank you. Do I have glasses to go with every outfit? I try my best. I'm off to work. Love you, girl. Love you, Ale. Thank you for sticking around. Can I ask a serious question? Yes, you absolutely may. What time is it here? It is 6:33. Feel free to ask questions. You don't need to ask questions. You can just ask them. Hello from Scotland. Hi. What's this? This is just a microphone. It's just a microphone. It's not a USB. Although I guess it does have a USB connector on the bottom if I wanted to do that. You can't make milk for babies. Yes, I can. Google it. I don't want to, but I could if I wanted to. These look great. It's perfect. Thank you for the carrots too.
Yogurt and chermoula, and then some microgreens on top.
Incredible. These look fantastic.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Right. Look at this. So I'm going to show you the steak first. Do you have any advice on how I can best support and help my friend while she's transitioning? Yeah, Jessica. I mean, ultimately, it's just being a good friend. The easy thing to do is to call them by the right name and right pronouns, and then use gender-affirming language, right? So you say, if they're, I don't know if they're a trans woman, if they are, you would say like, hey girl, or if they're a guy, hey man, what's up? You know, things like that. Little things like that go a long way, and just check up on them. Send them funny memes and check up on them and remind them that you love them more than you might otherwise. Anyways, steak. 6 ounces of filet mignon, medium, cooked medium. And then on the side, we have carrots. These are carrots there's a little bit of yogurt on the bottom, spiced yogurt, microgreens on top. These look pretty good.
They were like, I'll put up 89 cents just to see.
Let's start with the carrots. How about that? I know the carrots look so good. Yogurt, is that good? Yeah, spiced yogurt. I mean, have you ever dipped a carrot in something creamy? Here we go. Oh yeah.
Is there more? I'm like dying. $800.
Did you try?
I'm glad that you brought the carrots. Thank you.
Hey, I thought you.
That's a
Absolutely.
lot of
Really easy to eat.
Yeah,
Just like
that's too, which I don't like if they're too hard.
they're perfect. They're
Did you
crunchy,
get
but
down
not.
to the yogurt and the turmeric?
I haven't even made it down to that part yet, but just the carrot on its own has been great. So, yeah, perfect. Thank you, Mike. You're so sweet.
I'll check back and make sure the steak's cooked.
I'm sure it's great. Thank you. This is great. Have I got my marshmallow tunnel yet? Unfortunately, no.
The blue cheese is underneath, and then it's.
Here's someone named the Shenanigator. The 6-month plan, let's pin that in a little bit, okay? The short answer is not really. No big trips planned. Hopefully in 6 months I'll be recovering from surgery. Okay, do you think it is necessary to address every stranger who misgenders you? Necessary is maybe not the right word. Ooh, the stems taste good too. Because that implies that everyone should do it. No one needs to address it anytime it happens. You only address it if you want to. It bothers me, and therefore I address them. I got misgendered by some random person sitting on a ride next to me at Disney. I addressed it. I said, actually, my pronouns are she, her. And that's all that I needed to say. It's just as much for them to know, like, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have assumed, as it is for me. Because if I don't say something, I'm going to go home later that day and be like, I wish I had said something. It's important to be able to go home that day and not be beating yourself up that you wish you had said something. Think about it this way. How many times has someone said something to you, and nothing to do with gender, someone said anything to you that's bothered you, and you not said something, and then later that day you're like, oh, I wish I had said something, and you're like playing it in your head of what you had wish you had said back, like the comeback you wish you had said, or like, God, I just should have told him that wasn't okay. All the time. It's the same thing, right? And it doesn't mean that anyone has to say something back, but it bothers me, and therefore I will say something back. I will. What's the biggest misconception about trans people, and how do you deal with it? I think, look, there's a lot of them. The one I'll address this time is there's a misconception. It's really not even a misconception. It's just like a it's a lie. That trans people are actually just people masquerading to take something from you, right? That, trans women, they just made that up. They're actually just men who like can't stand losing at sports, so they pretend, right? Or they want to like do something nasty in the bathroom. They're trying to get at the whoever. All those things are fake. The misconception, I guess you could call it that, is that trans people are nefarious. That we're like inherently mischievous or villainous and out there to do evil, right? People characterize us as these like, we're out to get you. We're just people trying to live our lives. We're just, and how do I deal with it? I deal with it by doing this, by talking about it and hoping to change minds. So, anyways. Let's try the steak. Yeah, it's medium. Perfectly cooked. Wow. It did cut like butter. It did cut like butter. Please address all the controversy. Okay. I stand by all my videos. Every single one of them. Oh, wow. That's good. Let's take a little bit of chimichurri sauce here. Oh, we're using this. We're using the chimichurri sauce. really good. Would I ever go vegan? Sure.
Cooked here.
Incredible.
And you're my last one, so I can pet him.
You can pet him?
Yeah.
Oh, go for it. Do you want to give him a treat?
Okay. Cutie. Oh, you're sugaring.
Say thank you to Michael. We also got another gift. We're going to say... Excuse me.
Oh, you're so cool. You okay?
Wrong pipe. Wrong pipe. I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, you are just a precious.
I know. Say thank you to Michael. Say thank you for the treat and for the carrots.
Oh, so cute.
Thank you. He's my best friend.
Oh, so cute. I know.
Yeah.
Pets are just the best.
Yeah.
Non-judgmental. Love you no matter what.
We snuggle up every night.
Yes.
He's like next to me
Right.
all the
Who
time.
needs man over?
He gets so much love.
Yes, exactly. Look at your clip earrings too. That's great. Functional jewelry. Love it.
You should see these. Here, I won't show the stream these, but these are my alternates for today.
Oh, cute. Cannoli.
Right?
So
They're photo like, yeah, go for it. Isn't that crazy?
that is crazy.
I was gonna wear them, but they were just too heavy.
Yeah. I'm always like,
Anyways, thank you, Michael. Appreciate it.
go wash my hands.
What were we talking about? I forget. But we have a gift to read, and let's get. Okay, seriously, how are you so rocking the style and living your best life? Slay. Thank you, Pookie Bear. I don't know. I do my best. I do my best. Yeah, Michael's the best. He's the greatest. Oh, this is so sweet. Someone named Jerry. Hello, Jerry. I hope you. Oh no, I know Jerry. Jerry, of course, is the person who's maybe the most notable of any and all profile pictures of anyone in the stream. Thank you, Meg. Love you. Jerry has the AMC logo as their profile picture, which I think is super cool. I love AMC, and I always make sure to point this out when Jerry gives a gift. Jerry said $10. Thank you so much, Jerry. As always, with every gift we're receiving tonight, Nugget receives a treat. Treat for gift. There you go, Mr. Nug. This is from Jerry. Say thank you to Jerry. Crunch, crunch. Thank you, Jerry. Say thank you. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. Mwah. You're sweet. Much appreciated. I really got something down the wrong pipe. I don't know what that was. I might have inhaled something wrong. Like a piece of steak or something. Mm. Where did I buy this shirt? Actually, I didn't buy the shirt. I was gifted this shirt by a very dear friend. A very, very dear friend gifted me the shirt. Okay, there's some yogurt on this carrot now. Ooh. Ooh. That really changes it. Do you want to guess what Michael looks like? He's not an on-camera guy. Ooh. Add some acidity. Adds a kick. Some smokiness. Some flavor. It's really good. How much does laser hair removal hurt? Not that much. Not as much as you think. It's actually, and I numb ahead of time. It's really not bad. Have I met Michael before? Oh, yeah. He's my favorite server at Epic State. Yeah. How do I deal with all the hate? I do my best. I have a great support network. I have great friends. Yeah. I have great friends, great family. It's like a Suzuki. It's in the realm of a Suzuki. More acidic. Like, more acidic than a standard yogurt. In a good way. It is so good. We'll give a little piece of steak for Mr. Nug. Mr. Nug want a little bit of the filet mignons? Want a little bit of the filet mignons? Should we give Nugget some filet mignons? What do you think? How long did it realize I was trans? 27 years. 27 years. All right. We'll give Nugget a bit of filet mignons. Now, what dog do you know is getting a filet mignon? Not many. Fert was on the streets a year and a half ago. Now you're eating filet mignon. Like a princess. Isn't that right? Living the life, Mr. Nug. You like that? Is that your favorite? Your favorite thing ever? You like the filet mignons? Oh, he's like, yes, please. You like the filet mignons? Okay. Nugget likes the filet mignons, believe it or not. It took me 27 years to figure out you had bipolar. Yeah, I mean, these things are not easy. Sometimes we ignore it. We ignore our own mental well-being. Thank you, Charlie. What's the green stuff? Chimichurri sauce. Very good. It's like cilantro, creamy. It's really good. It's like very cilantro forward. I rock an eyebrow piercing. Thank you. And thank you for subscribing, the flavor. Very much. Thank you, Scar. What made me finally feel comfortable coming out? Honestly, I realized in October 2020, and I got my stuff together. I got on hormones. Actually, I think I came out to my parents before I was on hormones, like right before. But it took me a little over a year to fully be ready to come out to the world, but it was always my intention. As soon as I realized I was trans, I knew that that's where I was going. You know, you just gotta work up to it and kind of be more comfortable and get to know yourself a little bit before you're ready and comfortable to tell the world. Do I do drag shows? No, I'm not into drag at all. Drag queens and trans women are very different. Now, they can overlap. Some trans women do drag, but not all trans women do drag. I would say probably a minority of trans women do drag. Drag is a performative thing. It's a thing you do on stage. It's a persona that's larger than life. Being a trans woman is, I don't wake up every day and like put on drag makeup. I'm not. Drag is a hyper expression of gender. It's like hyper femininity. That's why they wear this like very exaggerated makeup. Trans women are just women. There's no performance involved. Hello, Lavender Petals. How's it going? Thinking about marriage anytime soon? No. No. Where is my earring collection coming from? Honestly, mostly Etsy. Mostly Etsy. I would say like 80% of the earrings you see me wear are from Etsy because Etsy sellers are able to be weird. Because I like weird earrings from Etsy. Red is my color. Thank you. Am I gonna grow out my hair? My hair is pretty long already. I think if I were to straighten my hair at this point, probably go down to my belly button at this, or pretty close to my belly button. It's all wrapped up in a bun right now, but yeah. Is that the Bay Bridge? Yes, it is. Is TikTok how you make a living? That it is. So thank you for your gifts. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm glad. We're keeping Crystal entertained at work. I'm glad. Would I ever consider poly marriage? Sure. It's gotten so long, Hayden. I mean, I think when I started streaming, it was like here. Now it's like here. Parents must be embarrassed. No, my parents are actually very proud. My mom watches the streams a lot. It's past her bedtime by now, but there's a chance she was watching earlier. Have I got any pets? Yes, I do. Here's my pet. I like to call him my best friend. When he get Nugget some carrot. You want some carrot, buddy? There you go, bud. Enjoy that. There you go, bud. Nom, 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 nom. Very cute. You cannot produce milk. Yes, I can. I mean, I'm not currently. It would take some work on my part, but I can. Maybe I should. Just to show everyone it's possible. That would be fun. I don't know if it'd be fun, actually. It would be satisfying to show everyone. But you can literally, like, Google it. Everyone's telling me, it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong. Look it up. Don't take my word for it. Literally, leave the stream right now and Google trans woman producing milk. You will see videos, pictures of stories of trans women successfully producing milk and feeding a healthy baby. Don't take my word for it. Lily's a liar. Okay, let me Google this, make sure she's wrong. Google it to make sure I'm wrong. How about that? Mm. So good. So good. Wow. 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 Carrot sweet? Not really. I would say they're more on the savory side. I mean, they're sweet in the way that carrots normally are sweet, which is mildly, but they have mostly savory flavors on them. Google isn't a source. Well, I mean, sure, if you go to google.com, it's not going to be like, hey, trans women can produce milk. But if you type things into Google, it will generate sources from you or for you. You see, it's called the internet. The internet is full of sources, and Google is one of the ways to access it. This is one of those moments where it's like, literally, people just want me to be wrong. They don't. They think that literally, they hate me so much that they think there's no way that anything I say could be right. I'm telling you, it's just like the kid that everyone bullied in high school. Literally, they could say like, "Hey, everyone, I found the cure for cancer." No, you didn't, you idiot. It's exactly like that. Say thank you, Michael. He's just the cutest. Is it just a cat that you have?
Yeah.
Listen.
I love all of them. Dogs require a little more attention than I travel a lot.
Oh, right. What's your cat's name?
It's Toast.
A food name, just like Mr. Nugget.
I call him King Tut.
King Tut?
King T, yeah.
I love that.
He's great. He's just a kitten. I've had many cats through my life. My last one passed. It was very sad.
I'm sorry.
That happens. It's like losing a family member.
It really is. It really is. Yeah. No, honestly. Yeah.
Honestly.
I had before Nugget, I had Finn, and he was a good boy too.
So lovely to meet her.
I know, she's the best.
So
Yeah. She's one of the sweetest. I got to see it. We went to Disney a few weeks ago together.
oh, great.
Yeah, we had a great time.
That's too many people for me and too many children.
Too many people. Oh, at Disney?
Yeah, children.
I guess.
They're fun.
Yeah, you just keep your eyes up above that level, and you don't notice them.
You go on the scary ride.
Of course, I go on the scary rides.
I don't like if they drop.
Oh yeah.
I went on the Ferris wheel when it was in the bus, and I was so terrified.
Really?
I was like, no.
I bet I would be too, but like when it's going that slow, it's easier to like get
And
scared.
then my friends were shaking it.
Oh no. No. I wouldn't want
I
that.
remember at Burning Man, they had one of those things that lifts up, and like I was on it, I didn't realize that it went up like that. And then my best friend was like, "Michael, get off! It's about to go up." And I'm like, "Thank you." And then it went up, and it's so windy, and I was terrified. Like my
Is it a Ferris wheel?
No, it's just one of those things that lifts up. It's like it just looked like a platform, and then it just went all the way up, like way up.
Okay.
And it didn't really look like it was supported. It was windy, and like my four best friends were on it. I was like, "Get down here now!" I was like, my heart was like racing.
Oh, I never heard of
I
that.
wasn't even on it. I just feel like I'm gonna throw up. I've tried to face that fear.
Yeah. No, I'm not into that either.
Planes too.
Oh, really? Gotcha. Oh boy.
I don't like the claustrophobic when places with can't be too and people sitting next to you. You don't know who it is.
It's true. I don't like being next to people on planes. I like the aisle seat, and I like to just lean
Yeah,
out.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doing okay.
Yeah, everything's great. Oh, maybe I'll pour a little bit more, and maybe I'm trying to hydrate. Thank you. Appreciate it. Can you say how you produce milk instead of just saying look it up? Sure. So, if you ever heard of the Newman-Goldfarb method, there's basically 3 things you need to do. So the first thing you need to do is have milk ducts. DUCTS, ducts. And being on estrogen will grow milk ducts. The same way that cis women have milk ducts, I have milk ducts. Next thing you need is the correct hormonal composition for your body to say, oh, we should start creating milk. If you're pregnant, which I can't be, but if you are pregnant, if you're someone who can be pregnant, your body will usually, it doesn't always happen, thank you, naturally start producing prolactin, which is the thing that makes your body, or it's what's involved with creating milk. Now, I won't naturally produce prolactin. There is a supplemental thing you need to do, which will create prolactin. And third, you need to pump. which is the thing that anyone who's producing milk is familiar with. If you have milk ducts and you have prolactin and you are pumping, you will start making milk. It doesn't matter if you're a trans woman, doesn't matter if you're a cis woman, trans man, whatever you are. If you have those three things, if you are doing those three things, pumping, prolactin, milk ducts, you're good. You're good. It's the same protocol for everyone. Now, you normally think that, oh, it can only be cis women. No. No. You could be someone who identifies as a cisgender man and do this. You could. You could. It happens. The milk that is produced is healthy. You can keep saying no, but I'm telling you, the science backs this up, y'all. It really does. It's kind of funny to me because, like, you want me so badly. You dislike me so much. You need me to be wrong. I'm not making this up. You know, you said, instead of telling us to look it up, explain it. I explained it. So now it's your turn to look it up. Look it up. Look it up. I'm telling you. Look it up. Do it. A couple of my friends, people in our Discord server, trans women, have successfully fed their babies. And their babies are healthy. Like, it's one thing when I'm like, yeah, trans women are women, because that's a statement that, even though it's backed up from science, is the subject of much debate, right or wrong. The fact that trans women can breastfeed is literally not up for debate. It happens. It's objectively happening. Right now in the world, there are so many trans women who are feeding their kids. It's not, and nothing I can say is going to do anything about it. I mean, not naturally. I mean, have you ever heard of La Leche League? That's a group of mostly women who induce milk production because they're not carrying babies, but they are out there helping feed babies. It's using the exact same protocol, the exact same thing that trans women use. Prolactin, milk ducts, which they already have, and pumping. That's it. It's the same thing. There's no difference whatsoever. Honestly, y'all are making yourself look silly. No, it isn't. Literally, look it up. Look it up. It's not the same thing. Yes, it is. The exact same supplements. It's the Newman Goldfarb protocol. It doesn't matter if you're cis or trans. I'm telling you. As someone who will never produce milk in their life because I have no interest in producing milk because I don't want to feed a baby or have a baby, I never will. But I could. I'm not just making this out of nowhere. I'll tell you what, maybe one day you'll hear this from another trans person or just someone that you don't hate like you hate me, and you'll be like, there's no way. And then they'll be like, no, actually, look it up. And you'll be like, no way. Wow, she was right. Here's a person. So JC, who I'm about to pin, who is a friend. She's a great person. She is a trans woman. Made too much milk. Breastfed her child. Healthy child. Let me say it one more time. JC is a trans woman who successfully produced healthy milk. Check her out. That's a mother's job. Exactly. JC is a mother. Exactly. Y'all, they call liberal people snowflakes. I don't want to say that word to y'all because I don't want to be rude here, but y'all being snowflakes. It's literally happening all the time. This is just silly. This honestly is just silly. Honestly, just silly. I don't think they're recording me. No, I think they're recording someone else. We're good. I don't think that was me. They're aiming some other direction. Wild. Once again, you can't change me. really I mean, they say surely supplemental prolactin isn't healthy. I mean, Johnny Bravo, consider the large organizations. La Leche League is a great example of that. Triple L. They are a group of mostly cisgender women who are not pregnant, who go around and provide milk to babies who need milk, right? Like you as a mother who's like, I'm not producing any milk, I need help for my baby. You can get someone from La Leche League to show up and feed your baby. Now, those women, or those people, I guess I should say, from La Leche League, cisgender women, they're not going to naturally produce milk. They need to be on the supplement in the same way that a trans woman would. There is no different brand. It's literally the exact same thing. It's not like, well, this is the thing that trans women take to induce milk production. This is the thing that cis women. No. It's all the same. It is a 1-to-1 exact same thing. One to one. See how we've gone from that can't be possible to surely, okay, well, that can't be healthy, right? Yes, it's healthy. Look it up. They compared the two milks. They're the same. The same. I mean, Kirsten, they said it's not the same. One is natural, one's induced. I mean, cis women need to induce all the time. Like wet nurses, which have been around for thousands of years, predominantly cis women who are, you know, what you would call a quote unquote natural woman, which is completely incorrect, but just to make sure we're on the same page, they do the same thing, right? There's people whose profession it is to feed children, and they never are pregnant, but they need to produce milk in order to do their job. And the way to do that is making sure you have prolactin and pumping. Trans women do the exact same. It's the exact same. There is no difference. Same thing. Same thing. Prolactin and oxytocin, which are responsible for milk production, are in the pituitary gland. Good point, Intidi. Everyone has a pituitary gland. Therefore, anyone can produce milk. The main thing holding you back is having milk ducts, which is why cis men typically do not randomly produce milk, because they don't have milk ducts. Hello, Felix. Doesn't the testosterone in men affect? Yes, 100%. That is another big part of it. If a trans man, for example, wanted to produce milk, which they often do, they would need to go off of testosterone because testosterone blocks it. But in my case, I have almost no testosterone in my body, and I have milk ducts. So all I need is to get on the prolactin supplement and pump. Hello, Taraya. The steak is awesome. It is so good. Thank you, T. I love how we went from it's not possible to it's not natural to, well, it's what's the green sauce? Chimichurri sauce. We're gonna have a good laugh about these fools tonight in the Discord, aren't we, friends? Wow. What is formula? Are you asking that for me or for someone else? I mean, everyone is entitled to their opinion. The fact that trans women are, as we speak, there are many, even as the words are coming out of my mouth, there are plenty of trans women out there who are all feeding their kids as we speak. It's not an opinion that this is happening. It is happening. Like you can have an opinion that the sky is blue or sky is green, but it's blue. Oh, well, my opinion is that the sky is green. Well, it's blue. There are trans women feeding their kids. You can't have an opinion of something that you that conclusively is happening. I think that the world is flat. Okay, that's your opinion, but it's wrong. You've been proven wrong. So like, admit you're wrong. Admit you're wrong. Just do it. Just do it. It's okay. Say it with me. I'm wrong. It's not that hard. Not that hard. Yeah, I agree. Someone said they're so bored in their life. I don't know about if it's boredom. I think people just want someone to hate. That's sadly the way that a lot of human activities and social circles are organized. And you need a villain. And for so many people, I'm the villain. I know I'm getting to people in a good way. I know. Bullies will be bullies. Facts are different than opinions. Exactly. Yeah. Biomen can produce prolactin. I mean, people who are born with XY chromosomes and people who are born with XX chromosomes. Both can produce prolactin. It comes from the pituitary gland, which I believe is in the brain or in that area. It's a very uncomplicated process.
It's so weird.
Mama. I'm not sure what that means. Insane and weird, but true. It's cool. It's crazy, but in a good way. Cis men have comfort nursed since cave times? That I did not know that. That's wild. Admit you're wrong. What are these people shouting? Admit you're wrong. What is your educational background? I mean, you don't even need, I agree with you, GT, but you don't need an educational background. You can just Google it. Just Google it. What's for dessert? We'll see what's on the dessert menu, but we had on the mousse bouche, we had a big salad, we had a shrimp cocktail, we had a steak, we had carrots. I don't know about dessert, y'all. I'm very comfortably full. McKenna's the dessert. Thank you so much. Yes, let me get it all stacked up for you. Thank you. He's the cutest. You want to give him a treat? In a second? Here. Why don't you give him a treat? There you go. A treat? A treat? You can just give him the whole thing. It's fine. Hey, thank you. Crunch, 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 crunch. The little beret, it's so cute. I know. Thank you so much. Food is amazing. The problem with Googling is not being able to differentiate legitimate and illegitimate sources. Yeah, but like when you Google trans woman making milk, like PubMed comes up, right? Like accredited, or is that the word? Accredited? Peer-reviewed is what I'm looking for. Peer-reviewed science journals. Like that's about as trustworthy as it gets. That like conclusively say this. And if you don't trust a peer-reviewed scientific article, I don't know what to tell you. McKenna's going to be a midnight snack. Okay, you say so. You say so. Why do people hate me so much? I don't know. I've been watching for hours. Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, PubMed. I mean, it's just like a science journal. It's a well-known one. If a child misgendered you, would you correct them? Yeah. I'm not above correcting a child. You need to learn too. Can I ask how much I tip my server? Typically in the realm of 30%. Nice, tough. When am I getting my surgery? Hopefully this year. Later this year is my fingers crossed. I don't have a date yet, but if all goes to plan, by the end of the year. Would I go on testosterone? I'll tell you what, I was on testosterone for 27 years, and it was not pleasant. It was actually deeply, deeply unpleasant, which is why I got my cake pops removed, because I was miserable on testosterone for all the years I was on it. Or on it is not the right word. Producing it is maybe the better way of saying that. It's not my place to correct children. Try and stop me. I'm telling you. If a child misgenders me, I mean, I'm not going to be like, no. I would say, like, actually, my pronouns are she, her. Like, I'd correct anyone. I'm sure they'll be able to. So unbothered. Thank you. Do I want kids? Absolutely. No interest. No, children do understand it. Yeah, like, I will say, there are some days, like yesterday, for example, where comments were getting to me. Today, y'all are not putting up the fight I've come to expect from you. Truly, it's how to say. Y'all are usually better than this. Thank you so much.
Sorbet, strawberry, mango. The flavor's more strawberry. The mango kind of gives it a nice mouthfeel. The chocolate flan and the sundae probably make it. Sundae, it's not a very good description there. So it's cone made in-house, dipped in chocolate. Then it's got banana pound cake. Strawberries macerated, which is put sugar and it brings out the natural juices. Those are on top of the pound cake. Then soft serve ice cream, caramel sauce, candied peanut.
I had that one actually
really
a while ago.
with the basil cake.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't. I'm so full. I would do the berry tart if I wasn't so full, but it'll have to be next time.
A little chocolate brownie bite just to cleanse your palate.
I can't say no to that. I can't say no to that. But next time I'll do the berry tart.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. And this little sweetie, okay.
You want to take another treat from Mr. Michael? There we go. There we go. He's eating good tonight. He had filet mignon too. Oh no, I mean these are helping just fine. He's got like some. He's he's fluffier than he looks. The shaking is from anxiety. He shakes even when we're like in 75 degrees in my apartment.
My friend has a little one of the Frenchies, and he does that too. And he runs and then breathes, and I'm like, is he okay? The breathing. I'm like,
he's totally fine. He's loving his life. He's excited.
And looking adorable.
Thank you.
So just a little brownie bite and then the chance with you?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you so much, Michael. You've been fantastic as always. Oh,
jeez.
It's okay. I'll hold on to this one. I think I'll give it to him at some point.
Okay. I can bring a fresh one.
Oh, it's
bring
okay.
a few
No worries.
take them.
Oh, thank you. Let's get Nugget on some water. Some water, bud? A little thirst? A little thirsty boy? Nugget's a little thirsty boy. Do I still produce testosterone? So before I got my cake pops removed, yes, I produced testosterone, albeit very little of it because I was on spironolactone, which is a thing you take that reduces your testosterone. People take it for acne, people take it for a whole bunch of stuff, but you can take it and it will reduce your testosterone significantly. But once you have your cake pops removed, which are the two little dangly things that make testosterone in the first place, or at least the vast majority of it, no, I don't really have much testosterone in my system. I do make like a very small amount. Everyone does from their adrenal gland, but like it's like a drop in an ocean that used to be. It's like a drop of water in a dried up lake, if that makes sense. I have almost no testosterone in my body. Yeah. Would I say it's expensive to transition? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It is insanely expensive to transition. Not just talking about the cost of estrogen, the cost of laser hair removal, which is up to like tens of thousands of dollars. Electrolysis, the same amount. Surgery can be tens of thousands of dollars. All of it. Hugely expensive, which is another one of the reasons that when people are like, you're just pretending. Like, if we were just pretending, why would we spend all this money? It doesn't make any sense. Appreciate the mic. Hear want to hear what it sounds like without the microphone? Congratulations, Ihira. What kind of gender do I like today? I like today feminine women and feminine non-binary people. So femmes, I would say. Which loops? These are the sleep loops. They're the ones that block the most sound. Best part since my transition, being happy. You want to hear it without the mic? Okay, check it out. This is no microphone. What do you think? I unplugged the little thing that goes into my phone. What do you think? Big difference, right? Big difference. And we're back. Much better with the mic. Much better with the mic. Much better. Thunder shirt for my dog. I haven't. I'd be open to it. I'd be open to a thunder shirt. I know. I mean, his anxiety is honestly fine. It's mostly when we're out and about. I mean, sometimes every once in a while I'll get a little anxiety in my apartment. Like sometimes he'll shiver a little bit, but mostly just like he's sleeping all the time. How's it light out for 7:17? It's like the sun's setting soon. We're in San Francisco, but usually the sun around this time of year is gonna set. Like it'll be dark by 8. It'll be dark by 8. Did I adopt Nugget from Muttville in San Francisco? Yes, I did. Yeah, that's the West Coast. What color should I get my nails next? That's a hard question to answer. Do you keep an eye on estrogen levels? Yes, 100%. I get tested regularly. Oh, thank you, Flava. Thanks for the corgi. That's so sweet. Thank you. Gummy Bear, I appreciate what you're saying, but we can't put addresses out there. That's why I muted you, because that can be bad. So that's why I muted you. I'm so sorry. I have a question, says Ashley. Okay. No milk from you, if you say so. I'm really wearing these on my ears. I mean, yeah, they're loose.
I don't know.
Thank you.
It looks so good. Brownie bite with mulled on sea salt on top, and it is gluten free. This is for Nugget, and then this is to take.
You were so sweet. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Just see what it looks like. And you got the carrots.
I trust you. Thank you so much. Will my Adam's apple stay? I'm eventually going to get it removed once I get facial harmonization or feminization surgery later this year. So yes, this will be gone eventually. It's called a tracheal shave. Would I recommend adopting from Muttville? Absolutely. Muttville is a senior-only dog shelter, so they only have senior dogs. Nugget is from Muttville. If you were ever go to visit there, it doesn't feel like a shelter. It really doesn't feel like an animal shelter. It kind of feels more like a hotel. When you go visit, all the dogs are out walking free in this big area. There's people that are there taking care of them the whole time. It's very well funded. It doesn't, sometimes I've walked into animal shelters and felt like immediately so depressed because it's just like, it feels like a jail, right? Where there's just like rooms and like a hallway. But this is not what this is.
First of all, beautiful.
Thank you.
I am one of your sometimes follower.
Oh.
I'm a little bit older than your generation. So
Oh, well, it's good to meet
what
you.
you're doing is amazing. I just wanted you to know that I put $40 on your tab. I've tried to donate a couple times, but I got suckered by the fake person.
You got suckered by the face person?
I
I'm
did.
so
No,
sorry.
it's not your fault. So I thought
Oh.
if I ever do see you and I'm in the city, I'm going to just pay for what I can when I'm here. So,
Thank you.
yeah.
What's your name?
Vespera.
Vespera?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You were
Yeah.
so
I
sweet.
want to say hi to Nugget.
Hi, say hi to Vespera. Here, do you want to give him a little treat?
Oh, you want a treat?
Go. I love your nails, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. It's so nice to meet
Everything
you.
you're doing is amazing. So keep it up. And from my generation,
Well, you're 25, right?
you're so sweet. Double that.
Oh, okay, got it.
Double that. But you're very important. Everything you're doing, go with it. And if I can tell you from a Gen Xer, we don't care what person thinks. So leave those people.
Appreciate it.
You have a beautiful.
Check out her nails too.
I saw them.
Yeah.
I saw them.
She's got the best jewelry too. So
Oh, I don't know. Do you want to see the earrings?
That's Michael.
Nice to meet
So
you.
sweet.
I'll be seeing you. I was in apartment
I
searching.
love
That's why I'm here.
pushing it forward. It's so wonderful, you know. And like whenever someone pushes it forward for me, I push it forward to a stranger. And you know, we need more of that. And bless your heart.
Let's vote.
We're two things real quick. One of my mods says that they've seen your username before, so they know you.
Yeah, I do come on there, and every once in a while I throw out a question here and there.
I
But
appreciate
I'm
that.
not huge.
I totally get it. Also, do you want to see? I was gonna wear these earrings tonight. Aren't those cool? Yeah, you can hold it. I know, but they're just a little too heavy. So
Oh my god.
I know. Aren't those cool?
These are awesome. Oh my god.
I would wear something like that. You know, I have holes, but I don't wear them at work just because I'm this.
I think you'd rock it.
And I'm here to just
I
you know, whatever that is. But I love your jewelry, and it's great.
well,
So
good
yes,
again
this
to meet
lovely
you. guys.
lady, like,
I know. I saw that. Thank you again. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right.
thank you. Good luck on the house hunting. This is a wonderful city. I moved
Yeah.
here in '86, and you know we get a bad rap, but
I know.
it's getting better.
It
we're
is.
going to have a new mayor soon, and we're going to get a hold of it and help the homeless people and drug addicts locally. And they're good people, and they need love and support. And just build the city back up.
I want to move here and donate some time and stuff to some of the problems.
Awesome.
Not much going on about myself, so looking for things to do. The city is beautiful.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure.
It's a pleasure meeting you too.
I'll see you again.
All right. Good luck with the house hunt. She's so nice. I didn't realize that she get.
Oh my god, you can hurt some.
Huh?
Those nails, oh my god.
I know. They're so nice.
Yeah. How would they snap off? You know?
Yeah. I just can't pick. I don't know how to pick things up.
Yeah, right.
I did it once and they were like this big, and I was like, how do I?
It would snap right off. I have 2 holes on this side of mine. I get
interesting.
crazy dolled up sometimes, but you know.
Maybe one day I'll
I
see
have
you.
many layers to this side. I'll show you.
Awesome. Well,
You can be here 1 second.
yeah, I'll be here. All right. Anyways, that was so nice. So if you didn't catch it, Vespera, who I didn't realize she was sitting across from me, or I guess I should say they, were sitting across from me the whole meal. They were eating their meal. I didn't notice at all that because I didn't know who they were. Just like the person across from me. So I would like peer up every once in a while. And then at the end of the meal, they stood up. If you didn't catch that conversation, they stood up and were like, said a bunch of nice things about the stream. Apparently they've been in the stream a bunch. My moderators recognized them. They said that they had been caught by some of the fake profiles, the people who like will be, use a slight spelling difference of my Venmo or whatever. And be like, yeah, they'll send money there, but then it's to the wrong person because it's someone pretending to be them. Oh, yeah. I want to say, no. Fabulous.
We had a shop called Wig Rescue, and everyone brought old wigs.
I love that so much.
And I ran the kitchen for 8 years, feeding 150 people 2 meals a day. They call me Mother.
That is incredible.
Nugget, right?
Yes, this is
I
Nugget.
waited on you a couple times.
I remember,
Yeah.
yes. Good to see you again.
Roger. Yeah,
Roger, right? Hi.
Yeah, Nugget, how you doing there?
Just say hi.
You look so cute with the
This
outfit
is
on.
20 years ago. That's me
Oh,
and my best friend. We used
my
to
God.
get dressed up to get in clubs for free.
So old now. They
Love
won't.
that.
They,
It's
he's
more
got a
a
pay.
drag queen thing, which
I
is
love
different,
that.
But I have a lot of trans friends too.
That's incredible.
Drag's
You
a
look
little bit
You look
different.
fabulous.
I'm very yin yang.
Good.
And I identify as gay, but I am fluid and have had girlfriends. So
That.
I'll show you one more. That's
Okay. I'm excited.
Well, that's me and RuPaul.
Oh, no. You and RuPaul?
No.
That was a long time ago,
I
too.
was actually in a newspaper, the Napa Register. I got the front page, and she got a little square on the bottom. It was a fundraiser. Many
Oh,
years
my
ago.
God.
I just want to show you a glamour.
That is so. I was across the way and they were eating there. Did you hear that? RuPaul was at Water Bar like a month ago.
He's really funny about being snatched.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't surprise me, actually.
And he's had a very crazy life, as we all have.
Yeah.
Let's see if I
It
can-
was interesting. They were wearing like a big, I guess makes sense if you're famous that you want to wear they were wearing like a big baggy sweater. I wouldn't have noticed.
I had Latrice Royale come in to the clubhouse when he was there, and I think he goes by he, but he's so amazing.
Yeah.
And that's I remember when I first did that, my mom was like, "Do you want a vehicle?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then I did it, and I kind of played with it, and then I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
And so anyway, we could talk another time.
That is no, it's fine. You are Michael. You are fabulous.
And like I said, I go to Burning Man, and it's just really quick. So I met this young man, and he was
Okay.
like, "Hey man," and then he shaved his chest, and I was like, "What's going on?" And he wouldn't tell me. And then I found out, and I was like, "That's amazing."
Yes.
But in the gay community, a lot of men aren't into it. Like, just they're closed-minded. Or,
Yeah.
He was in a fashion show, and so I'm very, very much fascinated by it. But I think it's amazing. And I think there's no rules. And
I agree.
And so that's a little bit of
That is so cool to learn about you. Wow. Thank you for sharing.
who knew. And I'm like, I don't have many, but when I go out too, I usually wear earrings and hats. I do costuming. I make costumes.
Do you ever go to Folsom?
Oh yeah, that's a lot to see.
I know it's a lot to see.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll run because I'm always there too. So
Oh,
maybe
really?
maybe I'll run into you.
That yeah, and I'm a little bit shy about my body. I
Yeah.
just actually have lost a lot of weight. I was 220 pounds.
Wow.
190.
Good for you. That's great. Wow.
And for 58, I'm doing good.
Not bad at all.
And I haven't drank in a year and a half, and I stopped doing weed about a month and a half ago.
Good for you.
And it's really crazy.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Wow. Congratulations.
Always a pleasure to see you.
It's a pleasure.
Before you go, come give me a hug.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, I'm not going
Always
to
a
tell
pleasure.
something
See ya.
Yeah.
Ah, Michael is so sweet. Michael is so sweet. What a sweetie. What a sweetie. Here you go, Mr. Nugget. Yes. Okay, I did not. Yes, so that was legit. For the record, the person who said they wanted to take $40 off of our bill was Vesper, and they did. Just for we'll skip the guessing game tonight. We love Michael too. Kathy, Michael is the best. For the record, we got shrimp cocktail, hot tea, wedge salad, filet mignon, and carrots. And we also have this little. They also brought us out a free amuse bouche and a little brownie bite. Now, Michael, being the incredible person and generous person he is, comped us the carrots, which was $14 off. Now, at Dobrik, that's not David Dobrik, is it? And then Vespera took $40 off. They contacted our server, which brings our total to $79.75. It would have been probably like $132, but then the carrots brought it to $119, and then Vespera brought it down to $79.75, which is so sweet. Yeah, that would be wild. That was just like at Dover. So, anyways, wow. So, 10% of 80 is 8. 20% is 16. 30% is 24. So let's call it 30. So it would be 109.75. Let's do it on the merchant copy. We love Michael. And for the record, if I had tipped on the original total, it still would have been a more than sufficient tip.
How much better? Wait, but not how much better was it? Like,
All right.
okay, and the next roll was like better.
Here is our brownie bite. We have little salt flakes on it. One bite.
Well, and then they sold it. Me too. You were like interviewing for that bullshit. I'm like, sell.
Wow.
I think they'll sell this year. Sell.
That was a great bite.
Okay.
Lily tips great. Thank you, Kathy. Another question I will answer. Do you believe, oh, someone said, do you believe that trans women should go to the women's bathroom? I'll rephrase your question. Do you think that women should go to the women's bathroom? Yes. If you don't believe that trans women are women, that's a different conversation. But if you believe that women should go to the women's bathroom, then the answer, then that's correct. Women go to the women's bathroom. I'm a woman. I use the women's bathroom. Pretty simple. Ah, that is so good.
You are right, and you are right. You can tell.
This is very good. Kathy says Lily Tip's great. By the way, Kathy is married to the person who owns this restaurant, so you can trust him. Restaurant's called Epic Steak. Always a pleasure. Let's give Nugget one more treat. Also, look how sweet Michael is. He made a little treat bag. I know it's backwards, but it says Nugget. It says Nugget. Isn't that cute? So now we have treats for later. And I have all these. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this up. I'm going to put all of these in there. And this one. So now we have a lot of treats for later. And we have one more. Don't worry, we have one more to be used for now. What's this one? Nugget, you want it for your final treat of the meal? This one's for everyone who gave today. Thank you. Excuse me, to everyone who gave. I think we can probably walk together. I think that's a good one. Good move. Let's do this, shall we? How do you get onto the Discord? Good question. You have to subscribe at the $10 level. There's 2 subscription levels. One is $3 a month. One is $10 a month. The $10 a month one gets you into the Discord. The $3 a month one gets you everything except the Discord. Stroll Nation. Don't forget the water bowl. It's not my water bowl, but thank you. It is the restaurant, Epic Steak, brought out a water bowl for us, which was very nice of them. Will I stream tomorrow? Yeah. Let's take this thing out. By the way, if you're ever wonder how I keep my phone to working, it's this. I keep it plugged in the whole time. I will hug Michael, don't worry. I think that's all of the important things. Paid. We have a card. Am I happy? Yes, I am. Thank you. Let's get Nugget. You haven't pooped all day. I'm shocked that you have not. If I will be surprised if you don't poop in your stroller on the way home. I will be surprised. All right. Do y'all want to come with me? I can leave you here if you want. I can leave you here if you want to stick around. Don't let me be the reason you leave the restaurant. I can leave you if you want. Tacos wants to come with. You want to come with? Okay, fine. Oh. Does Nugget not walk? No. I mean, we go on walks, but it's a little too far for him. He's an old man. I have everything. Let's go find Michael on the way out. Hi, thank you. Thank you. His name is Nugget, or Monsieur Nugget, when he's wearing his beret. He's a good boy. Have a nice night. Have a good night. Bye. Yeah, I'll meet you over here. Yeah, Nugget. His name's Nugget, or when he's wearing his beret, it's Monsieur Nugget. We like to call him. Thank you. Thank you again for having us. Appreciate it. Say thank you to Michael. Thank you, Michael. Have a great night.
You too. I can't wait to see you again.
Yeah, I'll be back soon. Would you mind grabbing that door? Thank you so much. All right. Have a great rest of your night. I'll see ya. Bye. What a pleasant, I think pleasant is an understatement. What a wonderful dinner that was. Honestly, maybe one of my favorite dinners of the year so far. Epic Steak knows exactly what they're doing. Servers, 10 out of 10. Food, 10 out of 10. Atmosphere, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It's been great. We do Backwoods. We love epic dinners. Epic dinners are epic. Do you have to ask permission to film? I do. And Epic Steak is more than on board with it. Missed it. Oh, I'm sorry, Andrea. Eventually, this stream will be uploaded to YouTube, as all of my streams are. Just takes a little while. Yeah. But yeah, so, wow, what a nice dinner. So nice. So nice. How do I get the confidence to eat alone? I don't know. That's one of those things that, like, I am lucky enough not to have had to work on. Maybe it's just something in my brain that I've almost always been unbothered by going to a movie alone or going to get food alone. I don't know. Maybe it's the same reason that I am able to take so much hate, because I just don't care what people think. Maybe that's what it is. In some ways. In some ways I do. But you look happy. I am happy for you. Hello from Chile. Thank you. I am happy. I appreciate it. Earrings, 10 out of 10. Thank you. Introverted girls unite. I am an introvert, and I know it doesn't seem like it from how much I stream, but I am deeply introverted. Deeply introverted. Yeah. Yeah, going to the movies alone is great. Thank you, Backwoods. Nugget does help. It's nice to have Nugget with. He's my co-pilot. Thank you, Cheesecake. You make me so angry. Good. 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 Thank you, Benz. I am very happy tonight. Yes. Do I have friends? I have friends. I have friends. I definitely have friends. Friends, friendly friends. Time to meet my friends. Room for another mod. We're doing okay right now, but I appreciate that, D. Thank you. What are my adjectives? Someone asked. Cute. Happy. Lovely. Thank you, Jillian. I'm glad you liked it. I had fun too. How do you have money to change your name? I mean, I make money by doing things like most people do. When I did change my name, I think I was probably already streaming by then. It was early 2020, maybe it was late 2022 that I submitted the request, and early 2023 it went through. That might be the time, and I forget. What are my pronouns? She, her. Do I have tattoos? I have just 2. Let's see if I can show you real quick. Here, it's 2 hearts. One is a trans flag and one is a lesbian flag. Those are my tattoos. When is my surgery? Not sure yet. Hopefully by the end of the year. Do I have AirPods? No, they're loops. They're not electronic. They're just like little noise protector thingies. Am I receiving hate? Maybe. Do I like boys or girls? Girls. Specifically feminine girls and feminine non-binary people. Hayden, you there? Oh, hi, Lydia. I know I am on late. It's not even 8 p.m. for me, but I know it's a little bit later than normal. Hi. Hayden sent $10. Thank you, Hayden, and said, hold on. Let me see if I can read it. I'm having to use my indoor tripod because I lost my outdoor one. Hayden said, I'm your friend, with a laughy emoji and a heart emoji. Thank you, Hayden. Love you. Hayden is good people. We love Hayden. They are the best. Thank you, Hayden. Mwah. We should hang out soon. It's been a little bit too long since we've had a hang. You know what I'm saying? I would say just a little bit too long. I was hoping we could over the weekend. But I was in disassociation mode the whole time. But soon, very soon. I love you. Thank you. Mwah. Mwah. Hi. So, would I do a meetup with my supporters? Under the right circumstances, depending on who it was, like Hayden, sure. I'd meet Hayden anywhere, under any circumstances. But, you know, people who I know less well, it would just have to be like, is it safe? You know, am I Caitlin? I would absolutely meet Caitlin. Like I wouldn't just put on the internet like, hey, I'm going to be here at this time, because then, no, people, it's already unsafe enough to like just show up at a restaurant and let figure out where I am. Whoever in Kentucky, oh, thank you, backwoods. But like under the right, that's what I mean by the right circumstances, where there's some level of safety guaranteed. Yeah. Woo! Did my septum piercing hurt? Yeah, it did. But like, not so much. Hello, just another face. Thank you, Tamara. I appreciate that. I agree. I do not deserve the hatred I get, but you know what? If I have to be the punching bag, so be it. Love the earrings. Thank you, Alanis. Earbuds are interesting. They're just loops. They're not actually earbuds. They don't play music. They're just like silicone. They just block noise. They don't play music or anything. They're like $30. They're called loops, and they help me because I get overstimulated when I'm at restaurants. Like the noise is a problem for me. I get like overstimulated, so these help. Don't worry. Thank you, backwoods. Thank you. Need to get some? You should. They're very good. They're very helpful. Loops, and there's a couple different kind of loops. These are the sleep loops. And they just came out with a new version of them that are supposed to be good. Like slightly better than these. Why does everyone hate you? I mean, that's a question that I can't answer. I think it's different for different people, but they do. Do you think someone could pull off red lipstick with braces? God, I'm gonna say yes. I say yes. Go for it. Do it. Do it. Am I seeing Emily today? No, sadly not. I wish. The only thing that could make this evening better would be to spend the evening with Emily, but I don't know if she's in town right now. If she's not currently, she will be soon. How'd I choose the name Lily? Name twins. Well, hello, name twin. I just kind of always knew. It was the name I used a lot for my video game characters, and when I finally realized I was trans, it was like, yes, that's my name. Do you talk to her every day? Yes. I mean, yeah. Even on days where we don't talk that much, I'll still like message her a little bit. Whew, I'm walking fast. Tell us about the sculpture? Sure. So there is someone, their Insta is JS Creatures, JSCER, JS Creatures. And there's a sculpture that is going to be in a museum that is modeled off of my body. Nearly life-size, from like head down to thighs. Not quite life-size, almost. I sent them a bunch of reference pictures. So from the neck down, it is my body. And the actual head is a Rottweiler head. So it's like, the project is called Trans Passions. And I did an interview with the sculptor, and I told them like who I was and what my passions were. And they used that as inspiration to make my head into an animal head. And they made a Rottweiler, which I think is appropriate. So if you want to see what I look like in that way, in a sculpture, you can. It will be in Baltimore. I'll give you more details when it comes up. I think in July, but I'll keep you posted. It's really cool to have someone make a sculpture out of you. Like, it's very cool to see. Thank you, Joey. Anyways, all right. Well, thank you everyone for a lovely, lovely night. I'm going to go ahead and sit down here. Yes, Lydia, without any sort of adornments, 100%. You can look up on their Instagram right now. There's pictures of that if you want to see it. But that's just on Instagram of the sculpture. Okay. Whew. So, oh, it smells like doo doo. All right, y'all. Instagram is JS Creatures. JS Creatures. One word. Thank you, everyone. Will I be on tomorrow? Probably. I have every plan to be. Anything can happen, but plan is as of now, yes, I will be on tomorrow. Cool. I love all of you. Well, you know what? No, I do love all of you. Haters and lovers and lovelies. Thank you. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you to everyone who gifted tonight and just hung out tonight, for all the good vibes, despite the nasty vibes. Yeah. Thank you to my moderators who don't, even if I thank them every second of every day, it would not be enough. It would not be enough. I love y'all. Thank you for showing up every stream day and doing incredible work. It is truly my honor to have you on my team. So thank you. And yeah, thank you. All right. Say bye, Nugget. You want to say stay lovely? He's like, no, Mom, don't point the camera. He's like, okay, a little bit. Clamor shot. Mwah. All right, everyone. Seahorse dads, I'm 7 months pregnant. Congrats for you, Ocelot. We love that. We stan our seahorse dads. Good note to go out on. Congratulations, Ocelot, and stay